All right, there we go. We're good. All right, we live.
Are we funny? All right.
We live.
Be professional.
We live. We live. Hold on.
Matter of fact, Chase, did you brought your cat to the new crib? Let him.
Somebody light the joint real quick.
can't.
Like it? I like it.
We ain't there. Hold on.
Oh no, I thought you would like let the cat roam around in it. Let him bless the house.
Man, he gonna bless the house and piss in the
Bless
house.
the
I'm not
house.
putting him here.
Oh, you gotta let the kitty bless it.
Wait, your cat don't go in the litter?
Man, he
Go wherever
do,
you want.
but every now and again he old, man. He 19.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
okay.
yo, man, I've been living in here for a while, man. You gotta let this slide for once.
I came in the house 2 weeks ago, opened up the front door, cause he always waits at the door when we come in or whatever. So I close the door. I step in cat shit. Like I'm like, yo, like cats don't do this. I can't beat him. He's too old. Like, no, whatever. It is what it is. Hold up. Let me make sure I can hear.
On the litter?
All right, there we go.
No remorse.
None. And he's the last one we got left. I ain't going.
Wait, what's the name of this cat again?
Brother Goo. His name's Brother Goo.
Brother Goo.
Brother Goo. Okay, no, I kept getting confused. I was saying Cody before. All right, so
Cody's
Brother
the
Goo.
dog. Cody's no longer with us.
Okay, Cody's the dog. Okay.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yo, wait.
What
That
happened?
picture though.
What picture? Oh,
Why?
Was that Vegas?
Why would you
that's
do that?
the rant.
No.
Oh, man.
No.
I mean, since U2X ain't here, somebody gotta, take
Somebody gotta bless it.
pick up the slack,
Yeah.
Mike, that was you,
Hey, that's
Mike.
clean.
I did
Yeah.
not expect that from you, bro.
No,
That all right? Yeah, I see.
Yo, that's
I
funny
see.
as
I didn't
hell,
expect
yo.
that. That was good.
No, you know what I mean?
What is wrong? They had his Black Planet profile on Twitter.
Yeah, that's
shit.
fucked up.
Stop.
That's fucked up.
They didn't do
He
that.
said, "I'm looking for some youngers to chill with." I'm like, "Come on, Durant."
Right.
Yo, he said, I can't believe
All
he
right,
said that.
Ricky, whose glasses is dumb though? Real talk.
I got that from Twitch, man. Let me
Okay.
live, yeah.
All right. I ain't my bad. I apologize. All
There you
right. All right. We are live back. We a few minutes late. So what? What you gonna do about it? Run the fade. GMG episode 123. We have a first timer on here. Chef, introduce yourself.
What up, y'all? It's your boy ChefGunz. Came here. I'm ready to talk gaming. I'm blessed to be here. You know, everybody, shout out to my boys, 3MG Nation. My man Ricky looking like some guy. I'm not even gonna do it right now. But I'm blessed to be here. But yeah.
All right. Hold on. Let me open these. Swing it over. I think this is your third time, Magus, so you are no longer a guest. Now you get shit out the refrigerator your damn self. Go.
Oh, that's what's up, because it's hot out here, and I need some drink. What's going on, everybody? How you doing?
All right. I ain't gonna tell him. We're supposed to get joysticks today, but he has a problem.
Oh,
So
man.
we will
That
have
would've been
a
awesome.
hashtag where's joysticks. He will be back at some point. He's not quitting forever, but we're gonna swing it over.
hit him with the hashtag.
Yeah, with the man with the dollar store glasses, Ricky. Go ahead.
Oh my God, you had to do that. I got him from Twitch, guys,
Them
so
is
make me
the-
feel special.
Them is the 500 ticket Dave and Buster joint.
Now, what's going on though, guys? I'm glad to have my boys here. Make sure you guys hit the like button on this. Let's just talk gaming. We got some good news here today, so let's get it going.
All right,
Take
shout
these
out. I
off.
see Jeff Turkey in here.
Hey, all right. That what's up?
Trying to
Up,
get
Jab?
status. Hold
Jab
up.
in the building though.
Ah, there we go. All right, Barry in the chat. Short man.
No, nah, PSP game. PSP man.
PS-
That's his name.
Oh,
Yeah, Barry.
Mr. PSP. Hey,
The PSP Kratos.
he know what he did. All right, we're gonna swing it over to Abel.
Shout out to everybody, guys. Thank you guys for coming through. We got 600 people already. So
God
hit that like
damn.
button, guys. Let them know that
Hey.
we out here, bro. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to ChefGunz for coming through. Shout out
Yes,
to my
sir.
boy Mike.
Thank
You
you.
already know. So, boys, let's talk game. Let's have some fun. Let's do this.
First order of business. We're gonna start the show off with a question of the day, courtesy of the homie Sid. Sid's he's 3MG, right? 3MG Nation. Ricky.
Yeah,
Ricky,
he rocks
claim
with all
him.
of us. Yeah, he rocks with, yeah, I claim him. That's mine. He's mine.
There it is. There it is.
Mine.
Real? Anyway,
Yeah.
shout out to Sid. He sent
He
us
said, "For real?"
a tweet that said one developer has to die. Now, we'll go around, but in my opinion, this is a little bit too easy because, well, we shall see. Abel, you got Bethesda, Naughty Dog, Rockstar, and Blizzard. Who are you getting rid of?
I answered this earlier, and Sid, shout out for this. This was good. I went Blizzard straight away for me.
Okay,
I just
why?
looked real quick. Why? Because I don't play really any other games like that. So like Overwatch is the closest thing I get to Blizzard. You know. So everything else I have a connection with. So in one way or another.
Okay. All right. Chef, what you got? Who got to go?
Blizzard. Basically, for me, the only games I really messed with Blizzard is Overwatch and a little bit of Diablo 3 just to see how it is. But every other company he stated was, I really rock with them than Blizzard.
All right. Magus, who you getting rid of? Is everybody gonna pick Blizzard?
Nah, Bethesda's gone for me.
Oh shit!
Wow. Okay.
All right. Wow.
It'll be fine. They'll find somebody else to publish them. And honestly, until they start making new engines, right now they're just doing the same shit over and over. They're getting by just by their name at the moment for me. So right now they don't want to go.
Damn. I'm kind of happy somebody else went with
Excuse
Blizzard. All right. Go ahead.
I was at first saying not Blizzard, Bethesda, but then my thing is I'm a fan of a lot of their games. Blizzard, I'm upset because like the library right here, I'm familiar with Diablo and Overwatch, but that's about it. If it was Activision Blizzard where they have better games, I would have just said Bethesda got to go. But it's really between Bethesda and Blizzard. But I would have to say Blizzard, yo, they're done. Kill them.
Yeah. For me, this was. I definitely feel what you're saying on Bethesda because I mean I like their games. But it is time for a new engine for sure. Like when people were saying Fallout 4 graphics were amazing, I was just done because like how could you say such a thing, especially if you don't have mods on the game and shit. It looked better than the other Fallout, but it didn't look all like that. I got to get rid of Blizzard though. I don't have the experience with their games, and I'm not that interested in most of what they put out. Like they got stuff. I mean, I like Overwatch.
I'll tell you with that.
Diablo's good. They got Hearthstone, which I have no experience with. World of Warcraft, StarCraft, and a couple other games from. Yeah, they got a Superman game from '94, Justice League from '95.
You talking about Blizzard?
Damn.
Yeah. So
They used to make a lot of games back.
Spider-Man
in the
isn't Blizzard. That's Activision, right? Just Activision alone.
It is. Well, the newer, the last since probably 2000 plus. So anyway, Blizzard. I'm sorry, yo, Joe, quit trolling, bro. Yeah. So
And Rick, that was good. I'm sorry, Chase. I wanted to say, Rick,
Yeah.
that was good when you said Activision. I forgot Activision Blizzard, so that was good.
Yeah,
I was
some
like,
people
ooh,
like-
if they would have did that, that would have been interesting. Like, all right.
I would have cut Bethesda if that was the case.
Hold on, because I feel like Blizzard made it too easy for most people.
What is that game on the bottom left? I'm really not even familiar with that image.
That's
Well,
hard.
see,
Yeah,
and I think that's the
I
thing
don't know
about
what that
Blizzard is most of their stuff PC because I believe that is the new.
I like Bubble Bobble.
Is that the new World of Warcraft right there?
What?
know
On
they
the
come out
bottom?
with new
left?
World of
Don't
Warcraft.
get me. Don't
Bottom
get me to
left
lie.
look Hearthstone.
I don't know what that is.
You ain't gonna get me to lie.
You know what? You're kind of right. I think I think it is Hearthstone. Or yeah, I don't know. I'm bugging. I don't even know what the fuck Hearthstone is. Let me back up.
All right, so what if we did?
Can't see
I
it.
think it would still be too easy because I was gonna say if we decided to pick Nintendo instead of Blizzard, but I think everybody would probably just end up picking Bethesda after that. So anyway, yeah, let's move on to the goddamn. Oh shit. Oh here we go.
What happened, Chase?
Lord Jesus, hold up.
Oh shit.
Hold
So
up.
what is that on that folder, bro? I see what that was.
What?
Whoa.
Ain't no porn. Ain't no porn.
Whoa.
Ain't no porn.
It says hot.
Hey,
girls
Not in that
go.
folder.
Ain't no. I'll put.
It
you
says
look,
hot
you don't-
grannies go.
Look,
Chase gave us
hey,
his link, guys. Chase gave us where he.
You don't put
Chase is the
porn.
plug, yo. Chase
You
is
don't
the
put
plug,
porn
yo.
on the gaming PC because if you have to reformat that shit, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. You don't do that shit.
Not if you back it up with the cloud, like me.
Oh.
Zach and porn up on the bruh. All right, but yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I got porn in my Dropbox, bro. I could have that shit on any device I want.
Oh my
Damn, I got mine on
That
Google
shit's
Drive,
ready,
Dropbox,
available, fam.
mega upload.
I
Everything.
mean, a flash drive is good enough, ain't it?
Yeah, but
Nah,
you
man,
can't put a
damn,
flash
alright,
drive into a tablet though. See, when I got Dropbox,
Okay, you gotta keep it mobile.
Mike got the porn on the keychain and then the USB. I see you, Mike.
All right.
Hey, it stays on my key.
I see you.
Project in
All right,
school,
but let's get
man.
these.
Nobody's sneaking up on it.
Let's get these deals going here. So, guys, the releases for Tuesday, July 5th, is as follows. You have Rocket League Collector's Edition for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. You have Romance of the Three Kingdoms for PC and PlayStation 4. You have Metal Slug Anthology for the PlayStation 2 Classic for the PlayStation 4. Thursday, July 7th, Inside is coming out for PC.
What are these? Are these PlayStation?
These
games?
are releases.
Oh.
No. These are releases coming out this week, Chase.
All right.
Games that are coming out this week. So also on Friday, July 8th, you have Hawken for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and also you have Armageddon Max Damage for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Now, on the deal side of things, guys, you have Xbox Ultimate summer deal going on, guys. So this is for the Xbox people out there, and also for the Windows 10 people. You could save 40 to 60% off on over 250 Xbox One and Xbox 360 titles. Also, Windows 10's games through July 5th to July 11th, 2016. So, guys, keep that in mind if you're an Xbox goer. And then also, again, on the Windows 10, same deals go for them, too. There's not much on Windows 10, but there might be something that you're interested in. Might be. PlayStation mid-year summer sale is going on. This is week 2. Save 80 to 90% off select titles up to July 12th. So that would be next Tuesday. That deal will be closing. So look out for the PlayStation people. And this is a new store, guys. This is Wynn's Game Store. These are actually Steam sales here. The sale unfortunately ends tomorrow. I seen this and I was like, oh my god! You could save 40 to 80% on select 2K and Rockstar games. Okay, so check that out. And again, this is for Steam. Of course, you have the Kingwin deals going on. You have the Buy Now, Cry Later deal going on that has select games. Nothing really to highlight there, to be honest with you, to be fair. But also you have the Humble Bundle of the week. You have the PC and Android sale going on if you care about that. And there wasn't much for titles that's worth announcing, but you could check it out. Everything is linked down in the description below, and that's what we have for this week, guys.
Okay. All right. Should we do the fan mail now, or should we do it later?
Yeah, let's do it. All
right, so this week is actually the first week. I think this is something Prophecy really wanted us to do. We used to do it a long time ago, but we didn't really do it this way. So, by the way, shout out to Prophecy. He's working on getting his new PC. If y'all want to come through to his streams, try to donate to help him get back onto the show. He's having computer problems. That would be greatly appreciated if you could, if you want to give him a hand. But anyhow, so if you want to send us mail, the link to send us an email, you can send us questions or feedback, whatever, in the description of the podcast right now. Also, the show's available for free download on SoundCloud and stuff. We're working on getting it on iTunes and all that good stuff too. So our first email comes from, I can make this a little bit bigger. Wow. All right. No, that shit too goddamn big. Zachary Young. Shout out to Zachary.
Hi, Zach.
Zachary, what's up, bro?
If you were making a game for the long term, 6 sequels, what kind of game would it be? It's a good question. Who picked this one?
I did.
Okay, so since you picked it, you going first.
Yeah, yeah. That's Zach. Again, Zach, that was a great question, bro. Me personally, I would make something like of a World of War expansion. That's the only way I see 6 sequels, and it wouldn't even per se be a sequel. It would be expansions. That's how I would think of something like that. I would go with MMO style, but with great expansions to the world. So that's the only way I could see like a 6 part of anything for a franchise going down. But again, you have Call of Duty. How many are they in? But far as like a different type of adventure type of game, an MMO style game. that would give me the 6 parts.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
Well, let Magus go.
Sounds like you want to go, Ricky. Go ahead.
Fucked up, oh shit. Nah. All right. So just to make this clear, I used to be a fan of Assassin's Creed because of the fact they always went to different time periods. So a game that I would do or I would make to have 6 sequels would be a game that goes through different time periods, but it would have to be like a war game in a sense, like blood and gore. So I don't care if it went back to like the Roman the Roman Empire, or it's a different civilizations. I just want like a open world, maybe story driven in a sense as well, but for multiplayer wise, just something that has blood and gore mechanics in it, and just with different time periods. I think that would probably add a lot of fun and some depth to that with specific characters and whatnot. So I would like to have a game like that.
Okay.
That was a good answer, Rick.
Damn.
Good answer.
I don't know what
That was really good.
I'm still thinking.
You know what? You go then, sir.
Fuck.
Right, right. Jason Smoke out. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. You want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Because I feel you about the thinking. The thing I could think about is maybe just create a world. Like I've said this about The Last of Us. It's a big enough world where they don't have to stick to the same person in every game. I think that would make it a lot easier. Because if you had to keep like continuing somebody's story, you're gonna get tired of that person. You're gonna run out of places to go. So maybe create something where like you can have them loosely tied together. Maybe now and then one of the older characters will cross paths and things like that. Like they did that with Battlefield. It's funny because they did do that with Battlefield 3 and 4, where that Russian dude just all of a sudden showed up in 4 if you play the campaign. Something like that. Like separate it, but have it in the same world. That way you can keep going, and you don't have to try to figure out ways like Assassin's Creed how to continue the storyline and then fuck it all up.
And that might be the. I ain't going after that, man. Go ahead, Chef. Go ahead, bro.
For me, because I like the fighting game genre, and I'll probably just do something like this company. I forgot the name of the company right now, but there's a game called Absolver. That's like a fighting game, like slash. It has like some dark soulish elements in there, but like for me, I want to like create your own dude in this world with different styles of martial arts in there. It would be something cool if I could have something like that. Everybody could get their own clan and just like have like different servers or something with different places you could go to. Something like that. Like something I've seen before, like a little bit like Final Fantasy, the MMO version one. I've seen like a lot of people play in something like that. Like you have like an MMO style, but like a fighting game. To me, it would like interest me a lot.
I gotta go. Can I just like? Everybody seems to like games where they have guns in their hands and they're killing people up and down the street. So I would just probably do a straight up GTA knockoff. It would be definitely MMO style rather than just the story with the standard multiplayer. So you would have turf wars for part of it, and then you could have maybe like the majority of the story you have to have at least 3 people to do the missions. There'll be way more heists and stuff in the game. And that's all I really got for real. Like, I mean, people still play GTA Online, but I think there's a way that they could actually do that and have it be much better as far as like people competing against each other.
So Chase, you're saying like the turf wars would be like a part of the sequel, like a part of the expansion.
It would, yeah, because it would basically I would just have the game and then it would have like expansions every time. I wouldn't even do straight up sequels.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I see.
Kind of like that. And I don't know. I mean, I think that would work. So maybe like DC Universe and GTA combined kind of shit, something like that. Maybe, I don't know. That's all I got though. That's hard.
That was a great question.
Yeah,
that was a great question.
I like your answer too though. Everybody here has some.
Yeah, there was no. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
Damn.
All right. So shout out to Zachary. Thank you for the email. Took the time out to send us an email.
Definitely.
So our next email comes from. Is it Irvin O. Wong. My bad,
Irvin.
bro. No disrespect, fam.
Irvin.
If you, it
Said Irvin.
That's her L?
Irvin Owang.
Irvin O. Wang.
I'll fuck with it.
Is that one of them funny names? Never mind. Like,
Yo.
yeah, because I'm reading it. I'm like, is you trying to troll? No, shout out to Irvin.
That's his government
He
name.
says, "Hey GMG, cheers for the show.
Excuse me.
Amazing work. My question is, what do you consider to be the qualities of a game that is worth $60? The story quality and acting. Is Last of Us still worth $60 without multiplayer? Do you consider game length? Does the campaign need to be 12 hours plus or 400 hours plus? What's your 3? Must they have multiplayer or multiplayer games only worth $60? And finally, with game content, do you value more tools, weapons, and abilities within the game or more aesthetics?" God damn, right? Character
That's a
costume
loaded question.
And weapon look modification, or is it simply it being made by a AAA company, entities, whatever game to that $60 tag? All right, so we just gonna go with what makes a game worth $60 for the most part. So those are like questions that'll help us answer his questions that he asked after that first sentence, pretty much. Great question. So thank you very much for your mail.
That was a lot.
Yeah, that was
Wait.
a lot, but it was good. It was good though.
Okay, so what makes a game worth $60? Who wanna go first?
My train's passing, so I can't.
I'll go. Wait, you want to go, Chef? What's up, bro?
I have no problem. You go first, man.
All right.
I'll go right after.
I would say enjoyment. I don't know, because some people value this differently. Some people equate the value of your title to in hours or whatever. My thing is this: if you have a single a multiplayer experience only, I typically would like to see the price range at 40. That's just me. If you have a multiplayer game only, if you have a multiplayer and story, you can put that 60 on it. But there are titles out there where gamers say that still, even with multiplayer and single player, that title wasn't worth this, that, and the third. For me, it's enjoyment factor. It's really the time that you put in and that you just could spend just countless hours. If you could just equate your enjoyment into the value of $60, that's how I would put it on the scale. So I would put enjoyment versus the price. Like, did you really enjoy this title?
Well, see, but the thing is, though, what would make you enjoy the game? That's the real question.
Like, no
You know
bull.
Well, no, I don't understand.
The question
that.
is this.
What are
The
you
question
saying,
is in the question, just to shorten this whole essay that he wrote. The question was, to you, what would you expect the game? Wait, nah, you got me fucked up.
No. You started off.
No, because I kind of then thought about Abel's answer, and I'm like, damn, I would have probably said the same thing. I think what the question was about is to you, not really just what makes a game 60.
No, it's everybody individually. It's not.
Yes. So what would?
Okay.
For you
Now,
personally,
all right. For me
enjoyment can
personally,
last 5 hours, and then would you feel like you got your money's worth if a game was great and it was only 5 hours long?
So wait, Chase, it was a personal question on how you would
everybody,
consider your game?
Yeah, everybody, like specifically.
Okay, now, our boy hopefully I'm
Irvin.
not Irvin. He's brought up The Last of Us. Would it be valued at 60
Today.
for me if it was just single player only? To me, The Last of Us, yeah. That's my opinion. I still enjoyed the single player very much. Played it twice over, and I really enjoyed the experience. To me, I felt like my time was invested well, and I felt like the length of the game was there too. It wasn't like a short experience at all. It had a good, decent amount of time, and everything was very entertaining for me, from the dialogue to the gameplay. Everything was just firing off for me for that title. So I would equate The Last of Us, just single player alone, at 60. Now, multiplayer was actually good, fleshed out, really enjoyed it. That was a bonus for me. So multiplayer, Last of Us for me, it could be single player 60, and I would be fine. It's all about enjoyment for me. It's all about enjoyment. And if it was short and it was still enjoyable, sheesh. Let me be honest. I would probably say knock down the price. If it was super short, I would. I really honest. If it was something like 5 hours and they're charging 6, I would say knock down the price. That's me.
Okay. Go ahead, Magus. Take that.
It's a very subjective thing to me because
Yeah.
I think enjoyment should be the number one thing first of all, because I could say a game's 30 hours and got multiplayer, comes with 15 maps, and they got 6 multiplayer modes, all that. The game sucks. The game sucks. So it won't matter if it's $60 if I paid $5 for it. I didn't get my money's worth either way. I think you do need to be able to at least say you walked away from the experience, satisfied, happy that you played this, that you experienced that. Uncharted 4, I play the hell out of multiplayer, but I would be just as fine without the multiplayer because that story was amazing. And that's with most Naughty Dog games. I don't think they need multiplayer to be good games, but it's nice that they have it. So yeah, and even if they were shorter, it's time to me, because I feel like sometimes people make games just to be a certain length because they feel like they have to, and that fucks up the experience too. So make your product quality. If you make a quality product that I could come over and it's damn, I enjoyed the hell out of this, then to me, it's worth my money. But if I don't like it, then you can't tell me nothing. I don't give a fuck what extra shit you got. It's not worth it to me.
And Mike, real quick, what do you feel about the 5-hour experience?
I'm good with it if it's an amazing 5-hour experience. If again, if it's something that I'm a big story guy anyway.
Yep.
So if you can put an amazing story and it only takes you 5 hours to convey that, I'm good.
Okay.
For me, I play a lot of games, so my answer is going to be different than a person that only buys maybe 6 games a year. Because if you only buy a few games a year, you need those games to last you a long time. Or some people absolutely only play games if there's multiplayer. I'm not one of those people, to be honest. Unless the game is absolutely amazing, I don't need it to be super duper long like that. For me, if I can get 10, 12 hours out of a game and it's story based and it's good, I'm even thinking God of War 3. I think that may have been 10 or 12 hours. I think it's ended as far as lengthwise at a perfect time. Some games drag out longer than they should. Some games end before they should. If I beat a game and then a year later, 6 months later, 2 years later, I have the urge to play it again, then that's how I know that shit was definitely worth 60. There's certain games that I went back and played 3 or 4 times. As of recent, Hitman Absolution, I didn't play the new one yet. Dishonored. If I can go all the way back to Kingdom Hearts, I usually play that shit every year at some point. The Last of Us, I replayed that. There's a lot of games that I've played that I went back and played later. And fun factor is number one for me. If the shit is fun, I don't if the game is super fun, there's some stuff we'll look past. Mainly for me, I'll look past the length a little bit. I'll look past some of maybe the story flaws or stuff like that. If the game is fun, that is the most important shit for me. And if there's multiplayer, then that's a plus. But for me, I don't require multiplayer for most of the games unless it's a shooter or a sports game, to be honest. Are you not going to see me on Tomb Raider multiplayer? I played Uncharted multiplayer, but I only played that because we were streaming it. So I don't really need as many hours. Some people say $1 per hour. I think that's kind of a lot, but that's for me. But for you, I guess that's fine. So fun factors number one, replayability. Really the main character needs to be interesting. I don't want no poop butt ass main character where you don't give a fuck who you using. Give me somebody I actually care. You know what I'm saying? If this dude actually dies or some shit like that, and then I'll probably say the game's worth 60.
So you think Watch Dogs is worth 60?
Huh?
I'm just asking.
Why you doing this, man?
I'm just asking a question real quick. You said character.
Let me read.
No, I was just asking a question.
I thought I got my $60 worth, but I know the masses didn't feel like that. So you're not going to do that to me today.
Oh no, because you mentioned character, so I was gonna ask. You enjoyed the game, you just did not enjoy the character. That's really what I was saying.
Well, let me answer this. Would I tell somebody else to go out and spend $60 on Watch Dogs? Probably not.
Okay.
I tell them to wait for price. Like, most of the time, we tell people not to get stuff. We tell them to wait for price drops anyway. Like, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, do not. Boy. Don't do that.
Yo, no, you
just,
did.
just finish that shit. Fuck no. Go play the first one. Don't even get the second one. Go play the first game. Play that.
Wait, can you at least not even spoiling it?
There's nothing to spoil.
What? Damn.
Oh, damn. All right.
It's
I
boring.
like,
Stupid.
don't get me wrong, I
This
like
one.
it, but after the first one, there's some stuff about that one. It's just like really.
That's
bad.
why EA said you guys gotta.
You can't even
buy
shoot. You can't even shoot guns on there. Like there's.
Really? So there's just all fighting only?
Yeah, man. That's not worth 60 to me. Price drop, yeah. So anyway, I didn't want to get off to go off the deep end. Who didn't go?
No, I'll go.
Go ahead, bro.
I'll go. Some worth 60. It got to be more. For me, if the story's good, I have no problem. Some games I do like. I like having co-op. If I could play with my friends and it comes with that game, the story's good, the co-op's good, and I'll be fine. I don't really need like multiplayer or whatever. It doesn't really matter. But other things, like I have to get a decent amount of time. Like when I paid 60 for Shadow of Mordor, that was a fun game.
Absolutely.
I had a fun time playing that game. Even like Resident Evil 5, it was a good game. I even enjoyed it when I played the DLC where you get to play with Jill and you were Chris and going like around through this mansion, and I had a fun time playing with that with my brothers. But if a game has all that good thing and everything, it'll be smooth. I'll pay 60 for it. But a lot of things is like word of mouth, because if you have somebody like talking trash about the game, I ain't gonna pay no $60 if everybody else is saying that the game's trash. I'll probably like give it a rental at most, and that's it.
Okay. All right. Let Ricky. You didn't go, right?
Nah, I didn't. I'll go real quick.
Sure.
So I'm actually gonna go back to what Megan said before. I think enjoyment comes first for me. Enjoyment, because like there's some games that in my opinion, like for example, Chase, you enjoy Witcher, right? Witcher 3. And for me, I felt like it was so long, I wasn't enjoying it anymore. But then I play Kingdom Hearts, and it's a long game as well, and I love it. And that's a game that I constantly went back to try to obtain more swords and more items to upgrade and stuff like that, just because I thought it was fun going back to the Coliseum. I just thought the whole game overall was fun. So I think enjoyment comes first. Length, I'm huge on the fact that on the fact that a game's length can't be too short. Like if it's Infamous Second Son 5 hours long and it plays out like Infamous, where it was a good game but not the best, I would have been a little upset. Like I don't find that being a $60 game, and it's only a single player game by itself. But games like The Last of Us is without a doubt, I would even consider that game $60 for the single player. Now multiplayer, I would not consider that game a $60 game by itself for multiplayer. I just don't. That game is the multiplayer for me is great, but I think what makes a $60 game for me would have to be just the overall enjoyment and how long could you enjoy the game. So that's just me.
Okay.
You could say too, like you could see the fallout with Street Fighter 5. Everybody's hating that game. Even though, for me, I love my fighting games. I gotta at least grab that, see what Street Fighter 5 is about. But everybody was hating it at the beginning. But now they at least added a free story mode. So
a free story mode? Is that how they pitched it? Pieces.
Yeah.
That's what we be talking about, bro.
But at least I give them credit for like working on it. Everybody, like for me, I want to go straight to multiplayer. Get my ass whooped a couple times, then I gotta whoop somebody's ass. I get my fun. I'm cool. But at least they've given that up. Like that should have been there originally, but they told people like, "Hey, this is all we got to do. We got to push this out for like the tournament." So I was like, "Oh, okay."
Is that what they said? Cool. They actually came out and said it.
Man, that's a fact, man.
I mean,
I heard that at Comic-Con that they were like, "Listen, this game is supposed to drop in 2018, but we have this tournament coming out soon. We might try to release it to the guys who play the tournaments." Nowhere did I ever hear them say that they were going to release it to the public. When they did that move, I said, "Wow, that's shady as hell." I thought people who enter this tournament would have access only to this game, not the masses. And obviously, the voices were heard. That shit was incomplete.
Well,
stunning.
But then they said people was crazy for talking about it on podcast. So, let's do one more. Let's do one more because we got to get to the.
These questions were good though.
They're good though. Fire.
Yeah, make sure you guys hit that email up if you got any questions.
This is our first time doing this, so we know now how many questions we should get. We would love to answer more, and maybe we'll get to a point where if we have more time at the end of the show, we answer those. So our last question for right now, at least, shout out to Sick Mate. What is your biggest shit I'm buying that day one moment? So,
can I go first?
This is easy. Go ahead, Ricky. It should be
Shenmue 3.
Did you play? Hold on. Did you play the other Shenmues?
The second one I played. Bro. I played the second one, not the first one.
Okay.
Train.
All right.
I would have to say Shenmue.
That shit ain't coming out. Let me think.
Chill, yo. Damn.
You know what? I'm a say something probably a little bit less common. I don't really get hyped for trailers, but that Spider-Man looked good, dog.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And it's Insomniac Games. If it was just another Spider-Man, I wouldn't be saying that shit. But like, there was tons of stuff at E3. So I'm not saying Spider-Man is the biggest thing. I'm just saying when I saw that, I was surprised to see that was actually an accurate thing we reported on. So I'll just say that Spider-Man on PS4.
No, but I would like when I saw Days Gone. I like that game. I don't know what it is with like zombies and shooters. It's like the perfect mix. I just love it. Cause I was like,
Chase had that ready too. Look at that.
Yeah, it's queued up.
That was nice.
But when I saw it, I remember we was like in a group chat together, me and then the other 3MG boys. We was with them and we was just watching it. It was like, yo, this game looks ill, just killing all those amount of zombies. I just want to see how, like, just give us more information, more videos. I want to see, like, more, like, where they could build off from this game. I just want to see what they do with it.
Okay. Hey, but what
Are we talking?
Yeah, go ahead, Magus. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to ask, are we talking recently or just all time?
I would say recently, because we go all the time. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I know. Go ahead, Abe.
No. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry, bro.
No, I was just gonna say, weirdly enough, for me, the God of War trailer.
That shit did look good.
Man,
but the reason why
you said weird. You said weirdly. Like why?
Honestly, I'm not a real big fan of God of War like that.
Okay.
I think they're good games, but Kratos sucks as a character.
What? Oh my God!
Kratos is a horrible character. And see, you're talking to somebody who writes, so I'm talking from a standpoint of Kratos' whole thing is that he got angry, he got his revenge, and then he continually did shit to fuck up. But fuck it, I'm killing y'all all anyway, even though it's my fault. And it's just like one guy going on a like warpath of rage, making mistakes, and making everybody else pay for it. He's an empty character. He's a one-note character. I'm just gonna fuck you up. Now all of a sudden they're showing Kratos has actually a personality. Actually showing that he has another side as a human being. He's not just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill everything anymore.
I'm a father now.
Vegas, I like you a lot. Why would you do that?
I would like to see what they do with it, though.
Mike, I have to give you a lot of credit for pitching that. I don't know nothing about God of War. I wasn't on the PlayStation 3 side of things, but that was cool that you took that angle like that, saying like he wasn't.
Those games are fun as shit. I can't lie. Like going around, like going through the Greek pathos, it's fun as shit. But if you really paid attention to Kratos, he's really an empty character.
The shit. No.
What if like during the story they killed off the kid and he just goes off like a rage?
I so hope they don't make that turn. I hope they don't do that. They have to do something. And they said, I think at E3 that they were trying to go away from it because even the guy Corey Barlog who did God of War 2, he was like, yeah, by the time we got finished with 2, we pretty much ran out of shit to do with him because we couldn't really do anything more with him but just keep killing. So he wanted to take another turn. Even he agrees Kratos was an empty character. So if the guy who created God of War 2 feels the same way, and David Jaffe backed him up, clearly I'm not off that far off the beaten path here with that.
They did that for views.
At least you got some facts. Like, I mean, I don't agree, but I respect what you're saying because you at least have some foundation for that shit. Some people say shit, and then you ask them why, and they don't really.
Well, hold on. Wait, Magus. Were you talking about the PSP version, Kratos, or were you talking?
I'm just saying, like,
Ricky,
like,
Rick.
The character Kratos, like, he's fun to play as. Love the art style. Love the place of combat, all of that. But he's a dude who fucked up and didn't want to admit that he fucked up, and so he fucks everything else up in the world.
Fucks everything.
That's what he does.
Yo, why you making him sound trash, yo?
I think that's
No,
why I like
did-
him. I think that's exactly why I like him because he don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but why did his family get killed?
Well, it was
Because
his
he said
fault.
Off again.
it's his fault.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. All right.
So
Damn.
Saying
bro.
kill the kid again.
You threw me off with that. Abel.
Yeah,
what's
I don't.
what's
I
your
don't even
biggest
know how I'm
day one
supposed to
shit?
follow up.
What's your biggest day
But
one
all
shit,
right.
fam? What's your
Yeah. All right. This year, shout out to Chef for that. I was gonna say Days Gone, but I was looking for something for this year. I'm gonna go Outlast 2, and it wasn't at E3 at all like that. But as soon as I seen the trailers flow on the internet, I was just immediately like Outlast 2. Bring it on. So after playing the main story and then the Whistleblower DLC, it just totally took me over. I didn't even think I was going to enjoy it like that, to be honest. Everybody kept pushing me to play that shit, and then all of a sudden I finally played it, and I was like, yo, amazing, let's do it.
That's a good game too.
Did everybody go? Chef, did you go?
Yeah, I
You
did.
did go. You said Days
Oh,
Gone.
you.
Ricky, you went?
Yeah.
We all went.
Go again though.
I wanna go.
Let's do.
Moving
I'm
on.
upset. I'm really sad.
All right,
'Cause
that's
now
it
you're making
for-
me feel like Kratos suck.
If somebody can influence you that much, then there's something wrong with you.
Nah, you know what it is though. I like the time period they went with Greek mythology. I thought it was good. No, but I respect your opinion.
I like that.
I like
that
his
too.
explanation
he's
though.
a scumbag and a piece of shit, but like,
I just know
Hey,
that the
man.
PSP Kratos was trash, but like
and
for
he was
real,
smashing people's wives and shit.
He could come back, have a redemption story, kill off his new fam.
So wait, Megas, you're
Going
looking
out-
forward to this new
Going out
one,
for a
right?
race.
yeah, I'm looking forward to them actually looking to see like more about Kratos as a person.
Even
than
the
just,
actor, right?
Yeah.
Because he had rainbow pants on in his interview. I'm just
Nah,
saying.
man,
I didn't
we're
like the actor.
not gonna do this.
All right, my bad, yo.
Matter of fact, if I had a screenshot, I would put up his pants and we would just roast his pants. But let's.
I'm done.
I might have to find
No,
it.
you don't understand them pants, bro. Them pants, like. All right, little weird, kind of weird news. We found, courtesy of of Game Illuminati and I forgot what other. Fuck it, don't matter what other one. It
Need some
was.
300 music.
But this is real. This is not a troll. Call of Duty Roman Wars. This was supposed to be a real game that they started experimenting with in 2008. It was going to have first person gameplay and third person gameplay. It was actually supposed to come out when Ghost came out. So Ghost came out in what, 2013? So this call it, what in the fuck? Oh, that's the intro to the
So what in the fuck?
yeah, let me put that. This is an intro to today's shit. Let me put that down for a minute. It was actually supposed to come out when Ghost came out, which is crazy. I don't know where they got this idea. I mean, I guess it made more sense because it was right after Call of Duty 4 and they wanted to make some changes. The only thing that here's the footage here. Look at these graphics. God damn, that shit look bad. The thing, the shit that made me laugh the most about this article is it says the publisher was reluctant to attach the Call of Duty branding to the game because it was so different. How do you say that? And we are now flying in the fucking air in space.
Star Wars.
Like, exact. Did Call of Duty's having spaceship battles and Star
Somebody
Wars?
said,
didn't. So I don't know, bruh.
That's funny.
I mean,
That-
I guess you could see it sort of in a way, Chase, because since you don't see a gun in a person's hand, you know what I mean. Like I could see them just going on the short-minded side of that and being like, it's not going to connect. Well, where's the guns? You know what I mean?
But look at this dude on the horse, fam. Look at his legs, bro.
Bro, Garbo, it's complete shit, bro.
Like,
that
But
looks
again,
like
this
the
is a prototype, right? This wasn't like the full joint that they were gonna. Yeah, this is like a
Man.
prototype.
Just like it's like an alpha, I guess. Or
That
something.
looks
okay,
like a
okay,
PS2
okay.
screen though.
What?
The boxy ass shit.
what alpha they got where their legs don't move when they on the horse?
It's like so funny. They had that
Bro.
ready for the presentation and everything. We about
Right.
to knock this out the ballpark, man. Trust me.
Truly a day one $60 purchase, apparently. I don't.
And-
Go ahead. Abel.
No, I wanted to say, and that's interesting because they said they were going to combine Gears of War with the first-person gameplay style of Condemned 2. So, like, you're going to have the Gears of War over-the-shoulder perspective, but when you kick in the first, it's supposed to be Condemned style. I don't know the mechanics of Condemned, but is that something interesting? Like, I know how Gears of War goes, but how would like first-person Condemned be different? Like, is that something that's special? Like, I don't know.
I remember renting that game like in Blockbuster. I don't remember that game like that, but I remember playing that. But I can't tell you much on that.
I'm waiting for the quote. I'm waiting for everybody's quote. The quote when they say, if it wasn't a Call of Duty game, you would think it looked hot. No, I wouldn't. Not this time, sir. Shit looks trash.
Nah. I can't.
Like, there's no
That
way
shit
that
look
was
garbage.
a PS3 game. It was supposed to, it says it would have had a possible port to PS4, Xbox One. You
Damn.
saw that.
Wait, so that
no,
it was that?
what?
Duty.
Man, they started on it in 2008. It was supposed to come out in 2013, and it says here that there was a potential next gen port for PS4.
Actually,
and Xbox
that's
One.
not too far
No.
off.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not too
The
far
games
off.
came
at
out
all.
at the end of 13. So,
Yep.
Lord Jesus.
Wow.
Does anybody think that looks interesting? That is the question.
Hell, I mean, I like the time period because it was inspired by 300, but that gameplay looked garbage. Truck juice, dude.
And I agree with Ricky right off of looks. Like
I agree
I'm
with
not
you
giving that
agreeing
shit a
with me.
second
That
eye.
shit looked terrible.
Yeah, like nah.
Yo, but look at that picture though.
What if it looked like in 1080p?
Yo, I don't care if it was 4K.
Look like a PS2 classic. Come on.
No, that looked like the 300 PSP game. You ever seen that game? The
Nah,
300
no.
game?
You're the only person
trash.
in here that had a PSP. You're the only person on YouTube that had a PSP, bro.
No, I had
Stop
a
playing, man. Yo,
I
listen.
actually had a PSP.
Yeah, man, I had a PSP Go, baby. Let's go.
I used to watch Boys in the Hood on that.
Oh, damn.
Oh wait,
Damn.
I meant Vita. My bad.
Yeah.
PSP was
Ricky,
hot.
Ricky,
My bad,
Ricky.
my bad.
Not the
I'll-
Vita,
I'll-
not the
I
Vita.
have
I don't
one.
have
My
the
bad. I ain't
Vita.
mean the PSP was hot. That shit had 100 million units. My fault. I saw the Vita. My bad, yo. I fucked up. Everybody in the chat, delete y'all shit. I know it's coming.
He said delete y'all shit.
He's saying
Yo.
it in advance.
Yo, you got that picture though on the Skype chat?
Yeah,
See
hold
him?
on. I think I even named it Dude's Pants as the file name. Hold up, bro.
Yo, you
I'm
serious?
done.
I'm
Yo,
really
I saw
sick
it,
that
man.
he's
That's
wearing
All
those
right,
pants.
let's get this roast going.
I mean, we didn't even need to. I just wanted like this is who's now because they changed voice actors for Kratos. All right, they changed voice actors, and when I seen it wasn't even the dude, but like I seen his pants though. Like these pants, just like I don't know what's up with
new
it's
Kratos.
the black dude right here.
no!
My man buff as shit.
Oh,
His beard make him look like a black Hitler though.
My man,
but he got these rainbow pants.
He is swole though. He definitely swole with them pants though. I don't know what.
Oh, my man's calves is breaking out of them pants.
yeah, you see that?
So I don't know what kind of pants them is right there.
I'd rather wear those pants than the guy whose legs is folded with those pants. Whatever. Yo,
Oh yeah,
matter of fact,
look at the dude next to him. My man.
Yeah,
That's a guy
that pose.
man's
That
is that
pose.
guy.
Whose man's is this?
That pose.
All right.
That's our Kratos now, guys.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
that's the new.
Yeah,
Yo,
man. I'm the
son.
new Kratos.
Be
I'm the new
back.
Kratos.
I'm the new greatest.
I'm the new Kratos.
I'm the new greatest.
Puny gold. All right. Good news. But I'm gonna say this shit again. You know, when we said we thought backwards compatible should have been part of the consoles. When we said that, people was like, well, ain't nobody gonna be back playing no old games. And then they went out, but they bought Black Ops 1 when it was backwards compatible. They bought all these remasters and shit. So now that we've established that what y'all said was bullshit,
Sure.
Red Dead Redemption is now officially backwards compatible on the Xbox One. If you have not played, bruh, I'm in my house. I'm comfortable. I got a robe on. You know what I'm saying? This shit like 3 years old. I ain't worn a robe in a video in like 2 years.
The dude looked like Rampage. I'm done, man.
He did. If you've not played Red Dead Redemption, and especially if you're a fan of Rockstar games, GTA, Bully, and stuff like that, and you are on Xbox, if you do not play this game, you are doing yourself a disservice. This game is a classic. This is and I don't throw that word around. Y'all don't hear me saying that shit a whole lot with these games. But this shit here is definitely a classic. One of the best games bar none I've ever played. I think this is definitely last gen. One of the best games, absolutely no question. I mean, once you get past the herd and bullshit, because that's going to annoy you. But this game is amazing, dude.
When they do the backwards compatibility for the games, does it have any like enhancement at all, or is it just like a 360 straight off?
It's just playable. It's just playable.
Oh, it's just playable. Okay.
No,
okay.
I wanted to let everybody know though, if you guys don't have the game already, digital or physical copy, and you got Xbox One, take advantage. On Xbox.com, you can buy the game right now on sale for $7.49, and they got a lot of free DLC. What they did with Black Ops 1 was it was I think like $10 or $20, and then they made that shit $49 as soon as they started seeing. Because right now I'm reading Red Dead Redemption went up 6,000% in their sales today.
6,000.
6,000% in sales with the game. So before they try to do some F shit, you know what I'm saying, and try to like raise the price on this game, go ahead and purchase it on Xbox.com, yo, and it'll be in your library.
Let me see.
Because they tried to do that with Black Ops 1, which
was
crazy.
As a matter of fact, I just bought Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare for Xbox 360
That'll work.
Before, because I know we did report that it was coming, but that was months ago, but now it's official. Let me see how much this game is. I don't remember how much.
On Amazon, it's like $24.
You can get it for $5 on Amazon, new.
No, not right now. No, it went up.
I have a price hike.
If you get it used,
where?
Go to Amazon.
Undead or regular?
Just the regular. You talking about the collection?
Really?
You can get the collection.
No, I can't.
Hold on.
See it
you
on
can
Amazon.
get the collection on Amazon used for $9.
That's good.
$9. Like you cannot beat that. So if y'all get that, and yeah, let's as a unit, especially if y'all watch the show, can we like not talk about backwards compatibility not being important again? Like, and if it's not important to you, that's fine. But clearly, there are tons and tons of people.
People are interested.
Who like to go back and play games they missed. Like, especially because
easily.
Yeah. A lot of people still have the games.
It would make sense if you said that if every generation was better than the last. But we here now know that that's not the truth. Like, not even fucking close. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to go back and play some old shit that you already played or you didn't play, you should be able to do so. Give us an option, man. Shit. Red Dead is
I just hated when the first model PS3s had backwards compatibility. Then when I got my PS3, I can't even play no PS2 games. I was like, damn, I got a stack.
Yeah, why did they stop that? By the way, like, did they have a reason for that?
It's cost. It's all.
Of course. Okay.
They stopped the memory card slots and the 4 USBs as well. A lot of cost and shit.
It's all cost. Anybody got anything to add?
That game is marvelous, bro.
It's really something serious, man. Like, for real. All right. Well, since we talking about Xbox, and we'll actually let you start, Magus. Apparently, we knew this.
Yep.
All games that come out for Xbox are apparently going to be playable on PC or any Microsoft products. So, the term Xbox exclusive doesn't exist anymore. What people are going to try to do is they're going to try to say Microsoft exclusive, which is some bullshit. See, I need to stop with these fucking buzzwords to try to always bend the definition of whatever words so that you can use it to argue. Now, at the end of the day, like I said before, if you're on PlayStation, you still ain't getting these games, so you can't say that, but still, console exclusive, Microsoft exclusive, all that bullshit. But, right. Apparently all Xbox exclusives are going to be on PC. Which is, I don't know. Magus, what do you say about that, bro?
It saves me, like, how much is the Xbox now? $300.
I think it's $10. I think it's $10.
That's money. That's money I don't have to spend. So I'm happy. I already got a gaming PC. And by the way, you know they're still going to try to flip the Xbox exclusive thing because now Xbox is a part of Windows 10. So you're going to be playing through your Xbox Live account on PC.
It's a Windows
if you
10
get the game.
exclusive. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I can't believe people do that. That's crazy. Try to argue
Yeah, I
that
know.
point.
It's going to be, people going to keep pushing that point. But yeah, they pretty much made the console like obsolete for people like me who have a gaming PC. I mean, one of the things about consoles were they're exclusive, and this just closes the gap now. It's a smart move because I've always said that the Xbox One was kind of their beginning of the end anyway. I didn't think that they were going to be in the console game much longer after that because of all the features they kept throwing in there and all the stuff like DRM and all that. I always felt like they were moving towards a more PC type of thing anyway. So, I mean, hey, it's cool. I mean, it gives other people a chance to play games that they couldn't play before. That's good. I'm happy with that.
Okay. Who want to jump in?
Like for me, I recently got my gaming PC, so I'm happy. I get to play some of the games that was on the Xbox One. It might help out Microsoft get some money. So all their games is going through their Microsoft store. It's not going through Steam. So they gain some money back.
Some of them are going.
Some of them, they're headed there.
After the first
Yep.
90 days, a lot of the games are going to be playable on Steam.
Oh,
Not all
okay.
of them, but a good bit of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I read that the ones that are actually going to Steam are like the timed exclusive ones. Like for example,
Dead Rising.
Dead Rising was
Okay.
gonna hit Steam because it's going on PS4 anyway soon or next year. But no, honestly, that helps me out. But then it sucks at the same time because I have an Xbox One and now I feel like it's really just sitting here. And one of my favorite franchises on Xbox, which is Halo, is definitely getting this PC work because obviously it's going to be considered a Windows 10 exclusive. I don't mind personally. I mean, the voices out there who are like trying to give excuses, I'm like, why would you waste your breath on trying to defend it? I mean, who cares? I mean, if you have a gaming PC, you're definitely going to be winning because games become cheaper on a lot of these websites. But yeah, I think for us, all of us here in the panel, we good, and I hope like a lot of the people out there now reconsider. Because at first, I mean, now we were saying Xbox One has such great value against the PS4 versus the PS4, but now you have to second guess. Like, I mean, if it's because of money wise, yeah, then go with the Xbox One because a lot of their games. But then again, if you have enough money to build a gaming PC, may as well invest in that because as soon as their Xbox One exclusives start coming out, they're going to be dropping on PC as well. So I would just say, like, you kind of put yourself in a position. And then remember, once I said that thing last week about shooting themselves in the foot, the Xbox One Slim and the Scorpio too. So I don't know.
Boy, they're not shooting themselves in the foot. I don't think they're shooting themselves in the foot at all. I think they're only hurting people that want to argue about fucking consoles. I mean, everybody else does. I don't care.
Preach.
I have Xbox. I really like my Xbox. I don't give a fuck if other people get to play games. I'm worried about the games I'm playing. If somebody on PlayStation gets the same game, they ain't got shit to do with me. Fucking stupid.
So then real quick, say for example, maybe like Phil Spencer or someone says something like, I want more sales on my Xbox on Xbox. Like he wants more games to be sold on Xbox, and all of a sudden he does this type of move. And you start to see that now more Microsoft games are being sold on Windows 10 rather than Xbox. You wouldn't think that he kind of shot himself in the foot right there, put himself in that position. Because obviously this was one of the main reasons why they're dropping their games on Windows 10. If their first party sales was ridiculous, I don't think he would have made this kind of move. This strategy right here. I don't think he would have made this move.
No, that's true.
And to sort of ask the question off of what Ricky's saying, I guess Microsoft's focus is to just get software sales in general, in any way, shape, and form at this point. So I think them going to Windows 10 is actually not looked at from their standpoint as a bad thing at all. Now, what Ricky is saying about the Scorpio, that could be questionable. I see why he's saying that could be a waste of time. I mean, some people are definitely going to invest in it, but it's just sort of like, why are you putting money towards something like a whole nother project? You know what I mean? So I see what Ricky's saying with that. But Windows, the Windows 10, the Xbox games coming to Windows 10, marvelous. Great move by Microsoft. It's just the smartest thing they've done in a while. Huge.
Go ahead.
I would say if they were selling more consoles and making more money, would they do that move?
No,
Would they do this move?
no, because if they were planning on, hold on, they keep telling me to say ointment in the chat. Ointment. Are you happy now? Ointment.
Why y'all say it? Why you saying it like that?
What you mean? How you supposed to say it?
Ointment.
Ointment.
You said
ointment.
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 Yo, I can't even
You
say it
didn't
now.
say oink.
Ointment.
How you say it?
Ointment.
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 Ointment. Ointment.
All right.
Wait,
Anyway.
What the hell?
Like I said this shit before. So in 2013, when they did the Xbox reveal, if they had plans in 2013 to tell everybody that your Xbox games would be on, like, what they say, the ecosystem with all the nerds saying shit like that, if they had those plans, they would have pitched it then. It would have been better for them to do that instead of waiting until 2 years later. If you had plans, because that's a good move, actually.
It is.
Because, like, that may have got more people to buy your console, or maybe not. Or maybe that wouldn't have had more people buy your console. Who knows? But a lot of people aren't interested in PC gaming, and PC people forget that shit all the time. There's millions of people that can give a shit about PC gaming. So some of those people are probably on PS4. Maybe if you would have said, for my people that are console people, later on down the road, our games will be on PC. It'll be playable on all Microsoft platforms. Something like that. They didn't do that. They definitely trying to catch up, and I mean, it's a smart move business-wise.
Yeah.
I don't see how.
But back's against the wall. Back is against the wall.
All I'm saying is because Sony's lost a few exclusives along the way. So, I don't hear all that people making up excuses like Metal Gear, Kingdom Hearts. There's a few exclusives that Sony lost. If I started to see those pop up on Steam, I could give a shit less, dude. Like, what I mean? You still gotta have it to play it. So if you don't have a PC or Xbox, you're still not playing Forza, Gears, or whatever. You know what I mean? I just wanted to just so we're clear here.
I kind of disagree with you, only in the sense that people forget Microsoft has never really profited off of their consoles anyway. It's all been software sales that have been their main thing.
Did the 360 make sales though?
And that's what
it made sales, but it cost like $123 more than what they were selling it for to make.
It just was on fire.
They were dumping money.
The whole generation. I know Sony sold each PlayStation out of
eventually, they cut it down to under 100 with the last model, but yeah, they were dumping money.
Okay.
And then they've admitted, like, yeah, this has not made us money. Xbox One, in its original form, was going to be the first one to make a profit, $21 a console.
Okay.
But then we saw them backpedal. They had to dump the Kinect. So that's like, okay, we just spent money on something we ain't selling no more. That's losing money. All the different changes they made. So they've never made money off the consoles. It's always been about their licensing, their exclusives, the stuff they can get, and their game sales. So I think that's one reason why this PC thing makes more sense. I think Scorpio is going to be that upgradable thing because they're going to try to make their own. They're going to play it as a console. I think it's going to be more of a PC because I don't think that thing's going to cost less than $600. Probably $800 when it comes out. To be quite honest, because it's going to be a gaming PC. It clearly the specs say that, but I think they're comfortable with doing that anyway, and people not buying it because it's like at the end of the day, we get our sales from two different platforms, so we'll make up that money. Easy. Microsoft's got billions of dollars. See, that's the thing. Sony can never make this move because as a company, Sony's broke. PlayStation makes money, but Sony as a company is broke as shit.
Absolutely.
Xbox doesn't make a lot console-wise, but Microsoft's worth over $900 billion as a company.
God damn.
So they could take an L on that shit and be perfectly fine. You know what I mean? So
fact.
That's fucked up.
Right, dropping that knowledge.
Hey, bro, I ain't $900 billion. Well,
Wait, was it? Because I just checked and it says but 68 billion was only towards one part of Microsoft. That's sad. That's only one part of Microsoft.
No, we was talking before the show. My favorite people are the people that like they talk about the money like it's some of their money. Like when they'll say, oh, well, you know, we over at Xbox, we have more money. It's like I didn't realize that you was getting money from them. Like, you know, what am I doing? Like, how do I get money from Microsoft directly? You know what I mean? But and I'm glad you mentioned that, because these consoles, even Sony, the PS4, I believe they're making, it was what, $18 profit per console, and that's, I don't know if that was before the price cut or
that
whatever.
Was before.
So I don't know if they're making money now, but we all know, like, Sony, they make a lot of their money from PlayStation Plus subscriptions too. That's like guaranteed. What is it, $60 or $50 a year? But I think they have 20 million or 18 million PlayStation Plus subscribers. So yeah. So anyhow, if you on PC or if you're thinking about getting an Xbox, you may really want to consider. If you were also thinking about PC, only if you're thinking about both, you may want to consider possibly holding off and getting a PC, because you're most likely going to get to play all the games you wanted to play from Xbox on PC. Not only that, you know, there's obviously benefits to being on PC. Plus, with the Scorpio coming out, so Magus predicted 800. I think I might agree with that, just considering the specs that were on that thing. Like, that's a pretty damn strong console. That's a lot. So I might say they might go 700 though. And that because
and just take a loss, Chase.
I
you
think
add a loss?
They will.
Okay.
I mean, they might go 800, but
I'll just 800.
That's a lot of money.
Hey, but
not even
for those
not
specs. Even. That's what you would pay if you got that stuff
Not
on
even.
PC.
Right.
I mean, we got graphics cards on PC that price at $700 by themselves, and that's without anything. That's just some of the graphics cards. So the Xbox Scorpio has I mean, I don't know exactly what card it is, but they did say it had X amount of teraflops, which is a lot. So if we were to compare that with some of the graphics cards on PC, I mean, they would have to go well over $600. They could. I don't think they can go that low. That would only be $100 more than the initial price for the Xbox One with the Kinect. So we'll see.
Bro, I see $799, $899, and $999. They're gonna have 3 models.
That's probably like the first couple years around. They'll probably give it a price drop in a couple years. But it all depends on like if people's gonna go and grab it.
Oh, people gonna get it. Definitely, people gonna get it. I mean, the Steam machines fell, but you know, I think the Xbox brand is gonna sell some Scorpios.
And I have some score, but that just sounds hilarious when you said that. But I have a question. So you guys think that this is theoretically going to prolong the life cycle for the would you consider Scorpio a new console? Like, you wouldn't even consider it out of
it really is. It kind
of.
of.
Okay, all right. So we could say Xbox One is like that was the end of that era.
It's not an end. I don't think they're going to end it. They're not. They're trying not to make it sound like that. But with the Neo and the Scorpio, that's technically.
It sounds like new stuff to me.
Because you don't just bring out a console that powerful and then just say, oh, this is the same thing. Like, that's a new console.
That sucks. I'm definitely gonna try to buy it, but not the Scorpio. I got a PC, but the fact that the Neo and all this is really, I think it's really to help support the VR shit.
Yeah.
And the kind of VR. But shit, I know there's gonna be 3 prices on the Scorpio. I'm not stupid. 3 prices on that shit.
Well, I'm not going to co-sign. I don't know.
Remember, they always do that with Xbox. Well, with the Xbox One Slim, they got 3 prices because of the terabytes. That's what I'm going by. So I think the Scorpio might try to drop 3 different sizes for the terabytes and try to hit us with an Xbox Scorpio 500 gig or 1 terabyte. I don't know, but save your money.
All right. Next order of business. Oh yeah, before it gets too late. Quick. Check out GameIlluminati.com. Download the app. They got anime stuff on there. They got music stuff. They pretty much have all the media stuff on there. So check out the website, download the app. You got a YouTube channel, GI updates. They got tons of E3 coverage. Make sure you
check
go
them
there,
out.
check them out. I wanted to do that before it got too late. So
Android and iOS, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Check them out though. We get the articles. We get our articles from them. Definitely dope. So shout out to the squad.
Yeah. Another game. See, and this is why PlayStation annoys me for the moment. So we got Red Dead Redemption is basic. If you already own it on Xbox 360, you can play it on Xbox One for free because it's backwards compatible. On the other hand, we got The Warriors, which I played. This game is fantastic, actually. This is backwards compatible. It's not backwards compatible, but it's available for PS4. You have to buy it, so you can't just take your PS3 games and put them in the PS4. They won't play. So if you've not played The Warriors, you might want to check this out. It is on PS4 now. You got anybody in here played The Warriors?
No, I never had a PS2.
Never played that game.
Okay.
Wars.
I played it. They had it on the PS3 store. I bought it off the store and played it.
Now we got to buy it again.
I'm not buying it again. I already beat it. See,
Whatever.
back to the conversation about replayability. I wouldn't need to go back and play something like this again. Like, it was great, but I just didn't really feel like I needed to go back and play this shit. But this is it follows the movie. It's dope the way they did it. I just watched the movie. That movie's weird as hell, yo. Speaking of VR, they are out of PlayStation VR pre-orders. You can't get any more until the actual VR headset's release. So this goes back to our conversation where we kind of asked because we didn't know, like, was VR really going to be a thing? Was it going to be something?
Yeah.
Well, apparently it's definitely here. People want it, and it seems like all the VR stuff is going to be the Vive, the Oculus, and the PlayStation VR is all going to probably do pretty well, regardless of price. So I'm not surprised.
Something to note on the VR real quick. I'm really surprised, and I like the fact that there's a lot of support behind it. Like, a lot of developers are really supporting VR. When I went to E3, I did not know, talking about from Activision to EA to a lot of these companies, they're like really behind VR. I thought it was going to be one of those things where, remember the PlayStation Move? How the Move kind of, it failed miserably.
Trash.
And then you had the Kinect, which had its, I think Kinect was more steady than
Better
PlayStation
than
Move.
VR, or,
Yeah.
better than PlayStation Move.
The Move.
Yeah.
But I really see a lot of these companies like supporting it. You see, we got the little taste of just a Resident Evil. Even Batman was trying to do something for them. And you have Guerrilla Games coming out with a competitive game for them. So I like to see that there's going to be support, because that was my biggest issue. I don't know if you guys remember. I was saying I want an X amount of games to drop during its release, but I also want to see long-term support.
You did.
Because that's going to be an expensive product. So I'm glad to see that there's some support behind that.
Get your wish, sir.
Yeah.
Is you getting it now?
Well, I told you I got a deal for it. $250, baby.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
did.
Wait, Ricky, you pre-ordered it, bro?
I didn't have to. I gave my homegirl $250, and and I gave her my PlayStation camera. She's gonna give me because she's a manager at GameStop, so she's just giving me.
The plug.
They give them
Let's
to them.
go.
Could have kept that damn camera. Don't nobody want that shit. People only bought that so they could.
Don't you need the camera anyway for the VR?
She got me. Well, she's getting the bundle. That's why.
Okay.
So it comes with the
2K.
camera. Yeah.
fake the 2K face scan?
I mean, I just borrowed my cousin's upstairs.
And then-
Thing.
And y'all seeing my scan? My shit fucked up. Wow.
You should have he's like this. Look, it smells doodle.
It's funny.
Wait, can you make
I
that
was-
face? I'm sorry, Abel. Can you
No,
make
no,
the
it's all good.
face?
What face?
The face that my player makes?
Go ahead and do it again.
No, can you do it?
I need you to show me what you did.
You gotta like
Alright,
put your note.
Y'all meme that for that. I'm not doing that shit.
Yo, how you gonna get him
How
like
would you
that?
do that, yo?
Yo,
How would you do that to
everybody
me,
get
man?
him.
Meme
No.
meme Ricky right now. Send it to Twitter. Go ahead.
Yo,
I wanted
yeah,
to say-
and he got
I
the
wanted-
shades on.
Meme him, and he got them glasses on. Meme him right now, y'all. Get him. Fucking dad.
I
get
wanted
him.
to. Say,
Go ahead, bro.
yo, you stupid. I wanted to say that Ricky actually got me excited for the VR, because after he went to E3, he was just like speaking of it so high. He's like, Abel, it's actually a good experience. And I was just like, I can't afford it right now by no means, but now it's actually something. And you guys know how I feel about it. I really don't like VR. I wasn't really interested. But after Ricky was like, Abel, I think this is something you would like. So I'm just like sort of looking out for it now. So we'll see how it goes down the road for it. But
I hate you, Chase.
You did that to yourself, man. That's just like when somebody come in the Call of Duty lobby, they be like, 1v1 me, and I'd be like, yo, back out, then invite me. When they leave, I'm not fucking joining your dumbass private lobby. I'm doing that shit. Get out of here.
No, bull. What I like if they could pull it off, like a game like Time Crisis on VR would be ill.
Oh,
I want to
like
play
House of the Dead or something.
With the little
Outlast,
gun.
Outlast is supported by VR too. I'm hyped.
I ain't trying to have a heart attack.
Y'all can keep that.
Yo, Magus, what's wrong, man? Tell us how you feel about VR, man. Express yourself.
I honestly didn't have any interest, but the stuff that I've seen, it's starting to look more interesting. I just need to demo it. That's the thing. I feel like if I got my hands on it, I would have a better idea. Well, GameStop is doing demos, but it's only like in particular areas. It's like some stores in California, some stores in New York, some stores in Texas. If they could start bringing it to more places so people can try it, I would try it. I want to at least try it first because I mean, it was always a gimmick in the past.
Yes,
you know?
It was. Yes.
And again, you know, like I said, PlayStation Move, Connect, you know, the original Wii, all that stuff. Like it was like a flash in the pan type of gimmick too. It's like it's nothing that's long lasting, and I'm not paying $400 for something that I'm going to, you know, put in a box like I did with other things. You know what I mean?
I feel you, bro.
So, they need to do more demos.
One thing I realized is that when you said the areas that the VR is going to be in, you said New York like a real New Yorker. You said New York.
I'm looking at the list now. They're every Friday on 128 East 86th Street. They do demos Fridays.
Damn.
From 11 to 5. Yeah, in the city.
Oh, that's dope. All right, cool. I mean, honestly, another person who was with me, Regular Dave, he's very opinionated. He likes to keep it all the way real. He kept it mad real with how he felt on VR. And surprisingly enough, he enjoyed it too. So he had his share of issues with it, but he was like, yo, for the most part, he thought VR was going to be different. I think it was just the overall time having VR on. But he said the games were fun as well. So, I mean, hopefully you guys get to demo it out, try it out in your store near you. It's not like I did a free promo.
I'm trying to understand why I ain't got no memes yet of Ricky with them glasses on.
Can we forget? Yo, you know what? The chat, I told them we got to get 500 likes, but they want you to dab, yo. They out here supporting, yo. They still waiting for you to dab.
Oh, man, you better put some respect on it, Chase. Give them a dab, bro.
Chase, you got to hit them with a dab, man. They've been like, I told them to hit the like button, yo.
Something short,
with a short one, man. Just one, Chase. You're not Game of the Year exclusivity, man. You got to hit them with something. Come on, free DLC this. Come on.
Y'all got me fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no dab.
Yo, why you give us like these hopes, man?
It's like a pre-order taunt.
Oh, if you pre-order, if you like the video now, he'll give you a free dab.
Right.
That's funny as hell.
I'm just saying these memes, though.
Can we not go to... Yo, listen, what's the next topic, man?
All right, the next topic... Well, see, man, look. We just
put your shades back on.
Hey, yeah, put your glasses back on. Ain't no good news this week.
No,
well, we going to get to the good shit in a minute.
Thanks.
I'm just going to skip this. It's just like...
what? Which one?
BioShock Remastered. There's a BioShock collection. At least you get all 3 games. I'm okay with that. You know, that comes
Infinite,
out,
you said?
Yeah. That comes out, all DLC and the 3 games. It comes out September 13th. It's $60, but you get all 3 games on there. I don't mind collections. So
people on PC get it for free or nah?
If we already own it, yes, you do.
Oh, okay.
If you already own the games, if you own all of them, I think you get the remastered versions because they're doing like a graphical. They're fixing up the graphics a bit. I think you get it for free. That's what I read. I think Map told me that.
Cool.
All right.
What's up?
By the way, funny news. Nintendo thought they was going to sell 100 million Wii U's bars. Like they thought
they said bars.
They said they was going to sell 100 million. How many Wii U's? I got the check.
Million.
Hold on. Let me see.
Have they hit
20?
They
definitely got big headed off of the original.
All right, let me see. Does it say it? We gonna figure this shit out together.
Together.
I can't.
One of those people who got the Wii U. They shot me.
I mean, the Wii killed it. So I already know that comment.
Yeah,
delete that.
That's
shit.
exactly what I was
Delete
saying.
that.
Yeah.
Oh goddamn! They just hit 12 million units in February.
Whoa.
See,
They just hit only 12 million.
12 million?
Garbage, yo.
I mean,
Epic
12
fail.
million. I guess that's a fail, but that's okay. That's a fail.
Some of these
nothing.
dudes off the bench is getting like.
Wait, how
12
many
million.
did the Vita sell more than that?
I'm done, Chef.
No, nobody has Vita but you. They sold one unit.
Yo, listen, look. If we get 14, I think it's actually no. If we get 13 more likes, Chase got a dab, man. That's 500 right there, yo.
Go ahead.
So make
go
sure
ahead
you
and
hit that like
likes.
button.
Y'all know me. If I say I ain't
Yo,
doing something,
stop.
it ain't going
Listen.
down.
Come on, man. You gotta
What?
get out of that shell. Get out of that shell.
Y'all
Know
got
what
me
I'm saying?
fucked up. Like I already said that. Like
You're gonna be dabbing in your
See,
new
I
house
see,
too.
You know what you're trying to do? I see what you're doing. You're trying to redirect the heat from these memes onto me. But the thing is, like, I'm gonna just Floyd Mayweather that because I'm not really worried about all that.
I'm
gonna get
done.
these memes, dog.
Yo, you don't want them to just take the likes away, man. Hit that like button. He gonna do this dab, yo. They out here supporting.
We gonna see the
Come on,
dab.
man.
Why you trying to make it like you're giving ultimatums to them, though?
Make sure you got time stamped it now. Let me stop, yo. Come on, hit the like button.
Oh man, past 500. We might have to see that dab.
Nintendo went. They said, what did they say? Let me see if I can find these tweets. They said they didn't want to shit NX at E3 because they didn't want anybody to imitate them. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean imitate like the failure or something? What?
I don't know
They
about
just-
that.
Well, let's be fair. Some of the stuff Nintendo did not recently. Well, you could probably say
Innovative
more
Chase, like you're saying?
You
Yeah.
must have saw what happened with Overwatch.
well, it'd be no Chase. Right, to be fair,
Yeah, no, they
Connect
got a
and
lot.
Move wouldn't exist
Connect and move.
if it wasn't for the Wii.
So
Yeah, the innovators.
who
Remember
had
they tried
that?
to wait. PlayStation 3 also tried to take remember the motion controls for the Wii. They tried to do it with
Yes,
the
they did.
PS3 controller.
Yes,
they
they
tried to
did.
make it. Remember
Yeah.
GTA 4? They're like, oh, you could
6
drive it.
axis.
That's
What
crazy.
about
Yeah, you're right.
The vibrating
that is true.
controllers?
That
Who
is
had the
true. They
vibrating
sure did do
controllers
that.
first?
I have mad vibrating controllers.
I think N64 because they had the Rumble Pack. Like
Yes.
I don't like. We can say a lot about them right now today, but motherfuckers was stealing from them for sure.
Chase, yo, we hit like 590.
That's
we
what's
hit,
up
like,
with them likes, yo. Keep dropping them shits.
Yo. Yep,
Yo,
GG.
yo, man, listen, man, you gotta do it one time, dog. You gotta do it one time. Come on, man. They out here. Come on.
All right, since you
Gotta hit 'em with
since,
a dab.
since
I'll dab with you, bruh. I'll
At
dab
the same time, that's fair. There you
all
go,
three
Chase.
of us.
You have
We
a
all
partner.
three got cameras. We'll all
Oh,
dab
shit,
for
you
him,
threw
yo.
me in. Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, Abel got a dab too.
I don't think y'all really understand. Like,
You gotta wink at him.
if
Don't
I
wink
say,
at
if I
us.
say I ain't doing something, like I really ain't gonna do it. Though. Like,
Yo, come on, man. You gonna do that, yo?
yeah,
It's about to be an instant meme once he does it.
yeah. Like they're not. You trying to get me involved in the meme wars, dog. I'm not like
You wars?
Yeah.
Yo,
Nah,
I'm saying.
you gotta do it
We-
once.
Is that really a thing, Meme Wars?
Look at
Bro,
Kevin
really?
Durant, bruh.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
You got a point.
They found
Give
that
me
freaking
meme
raid.
wars.
Right, look at Blak Magus right now.
Did y'all see what
Yo,
they
they
did
went
to
all the way-
designer?
Oh, you
Nah,
mean
what
this-
did they do?
The BG cool.
My man, all up in everything, yo. They got him with the Stone Cold
Fab,
Stunner.
Come on,
Fab
man.
was looking at him like, what the fuck?
My man's name is X-Bread Chasers Gaming. That's crazy how you. Hold up, I might have got my first meme. Hold on. Let me see.
Nah, yo, we're not going there, bruh.
Yo, pass
Oh
that
no,
along.
no, they ain't really. I still ain't getting no memes though.
Nah, people ain't gonna be me, yo. Nah,
I got one.
nah.
I got one
I
on
gotta go
Twitter.
I gotta go.
Retweet.
Yo, you're terrible, yo. What the hell is
Matter of
this?
fact, since you want to play these kind of games, see, Ricky, what you don't understand is you don't want to do that because I have full control on OBS. So what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna take this first meme and I'm gonna put that over your box and we just gonna rock
Really?
out with that. Your camera's going off.
Yo,
Nah,
you gonna
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna
you want to
do that.
sponsor the? You want to sponsor the pick on the corner? Damn.
No, I ain't gonna do you like that.
Let me
All
see.
right.
I don't care.
Let's get to the good shit. Let's get to the good shit. Well, we'll say that for last. We're gonna get to this Tmartn shit. That's the
Oh,
Oh
man.
man.
Alright.
Hey,
We gonna
listen,
get to
but
that.
he says names in this shit. Chase is real
He
for that.
said-
Hit the like
Well,
Well,
button.
I'm only
name.
saying names because it's public knowledge. All right, I'm not. Come on, man. That's different.
There's a lot, yo. Look, there's a lot of dudes out there that got public knowledge, but we don't say names.
Yeah.
What up, guys?
Why do you have the Full House trailer? I'm just playing. And that was why.
It do look like the Full House trailer.
It does look like the intro.
I didn't even.
Ricky,
I didn't even know
Whatever
what
happened to the
Everywhere you look, everywhere.
I'm surprised they didn't get sued for that.
Yo, what are they? Are they saying?
I'm surprised they didn't get sued. Yo, that looks. Yo, I can't, man. I'm mad that like.
Them cakes, bro.
right, Chase, you an idiot. Okay.
All right, so what was the whole thing with this Chase? Will you be with the Watch Dogs, right?
Really, it's just I got a couple pieces of information. Obviously, the release date is November 15th. We know the main character. His name is Marcus. He's part of DedSec. Now, on the first game, wasn't DedSec one of the hacker groups that we were fighting?
They like mentioned it because that girl you work with, she was actually a member of DedSec, but
Right.
they didn't even go into this story. I thought that was one of the things that was bad about the game, is that you had this whole hacker group that barely showed up in the game until like the end,
Right.
when they asked you a question and you said yes or no, and that was it. They were useless in the first game.
Right.
What was I forgot the chick's name. Clara. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you really like that.
Really? I didn't say it was the second coming. I said it was decent. Anyway, they got professional parkour people to come through and do all the parkour stuff. So, and that parkour, the movement looks really fluid. Looks really good. People I've been seeing people saying it's like Assassin's Creed parkour. I mean, this looks more fluid than that, to be honest with you. At least from the trailer. You know, we gonna get these downgrades once we get the game. So there might not be parkour once we get that shit. Like they get down.
Just stop.
That's how they
Don't
rock,
do that.
bro. Like after I seen what they did to Rainbow Six, even though I don't have Rainbow Six,
Bro.
them downgrades on Rainbow Six, like
you mean
They were
Division
real.
too.
They were real, bro.
I mean, the Division absolutely, but like Rainbow Six was like that was fucked up. Like, I don't know. Game takes place in San Francisco, and on this game you can apparently hack appliances now, not just cars, stoplights, and stuff like that. You can actually hack appliances or anything like that people have electronically out there. You could also hack other people's phones and stuff to distract them, to actually help you get through some of the missions and stuff like that. See, my part of my issue with the first Watch Dogs is, while I know he was a master hacker, I still think that you need to have some kind of skill tree that still limits what you can use if you don't have certain parts of the tree. So when it comes to hacking, I don't think you should just be a beast hacker like that. I think that's like something that you should have to pick, that you want to get better at hacking. And I always use the example of Deus Ex Human Revolution, where you can upgrade your hacking to level 5 and you're able to do more stuff. You're able to do that. Like, they need to give you the decision or the choice to pick if you want to be more of a hacker or other elements that you can spend points on. Obviously, you need to have some hacking skill, but there should be some stuff that you're not able to do right away. Like, you should not be able to shut down all the lights in the city as soon as you start the game. I don't really think that's something that you should get. That should be something you should have to pick. Yeah, you should have to earn some of that stuff. So I would like to see that. And they redid the melee combat. It says that there's way more melee. They completely overhauled it, and there's going to be some customization for the weapons. Hopefully we see much better than we saw, because the other one, all you can do is hit people with that weak ass stick, which was weak as hell. And there's not going to be any AR missions. I didn't do any of those. I don't remember. What were those?
I don't even know what this game is.
That was.
I think it was those like
Sack
mini
West?
games you can go in and you can like be that spider thing that was shooting people around town and all that. Virtual reality games, basically. That's what they were.
Were they multiplayer or were they part of the single player?
They're part of the single. They were like just side stuff that you can do in the single
I
player.
must have did those, but they're not going to have those because they want to put more content for other stuff. So, but people will be able to come into your game and hack it again, which is fucking annoying. So, hopefully they give us the option to turn that off. We don't have to deal with that kind of shit. But that's pretty much all the info that we have for Watch Dogs right now. As we get more, I'll let everybody know. But we'll see as far as if this game. I think this game is going to probably. Let me ask y'all this: do y'all think this game is going to outsell the first one?
Yeah. Believe it or not.
Why? But why though? Because a lot of people shitted on the first game.
because a lot of people follow some of y'all mottos with the whole it's not really the first one that's good, it's always the second one. And
Right.
I think
That's
if they give people the opportunity to have like a beta, and this is just if they allow people to get access with this game, and I think if people get more hands on, it'll probably be well received. Me, I'm still I don't give a shit because that first one was just so terrible. Like I don't know how different this is gonna be. Like it doesn't matter how visually impressive it looks or the fact that they added parkour. If this character look goofy as shit, I'm sorry, but if I don't know, I'm not impressed.
I would like them.
Go ahead, Chef. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
My bad. I would like them to have at least a gameplay demo, just to test the waters. Cause I would love that. Especially I didn't play the first one. I'll give the second one a try with all the things that have been shown. It looks like they improved in a couple stuff. It looks interesting to me. I just want to see what they do with it with part 2.
And going back to actually what Ricky said, some people do go off that factor that the second it always progresses and makes things more immersive and everything. So that's one thing. And then some people just really don't have a reason. This is one situation where how I see it is I don't think gamers are even going to have a reason why they're buying this one. Like I think they're just like, okay, it looks good enough, it looks passable to them, and they're just going to go ahead. I think a lot of gamers, a lot of consumers nowadays forget about the past, and they just go ahead and buy. So, well, yeah, go ahead, Chase.
Well,
you don't think so?
I think a lot of people's disappointment came from the level of hype. But if you really played Watch Dogs for real, even if you thought the game was trash, you still know that the game had potential. Now, I'm not saying they executed everything right, because obviously they didn't, but the game definitely has potential, regardless of the way they actually utilize all the stuff. I still think the game had a lot of potential. And it was the same thing with Far Cry 1, Assassin's Creed 1. Ubisoft has a habit of having a second game that's way better than the first game. So,
and if you're coming with it at that angle, that's fair. That's completely fair. Because if you actually finished it, unlike myself, you would actually know, like, okay, it's actually plays in a certain way, and it's actually not as bad as the experience as everybody made it out to be. So
yeah,
that's fair.
Totally agree with it's a set. The first one was Assassin's Creed. The second one is probably going to be Assassin's Creed 2, where everybody's going to love it. That's why it's going to sell more, because it's going to get better word of mouth. The quote-unquote disappointment of the first one, they've already gone through that. So even if it's just a little improvement, that'll probably get a lot of people to buy it too. Although I'm with Chase, by the way. I didn't think the first one was a bad game. So it just was. Yeah, it had really good concepts. It's just that the execution wasn't like totally solid. That's all. And they sold it way too high. And they pitched it way too high in the beginning.
They did for E3 2012. Go ahead, Abel.
Guys, this is coming out November, correct? Still, right?
No, it's gonna get delayed.
Supposedly, it's probably gonna get delayed.
Okay. It's probably gonna. Yeah, I'm with you boys on that. It's probably gonna get delayed, and I'm gonna go with Ricky on saying like this time I'm really not interested. The first time it actually interests me. This time, for some reason, even though it looks a lot more beautiful, it really looks interactive. It looks cool. Not really interested. For some reason, I'm just not interested.
I'm looking.
And it looks good. I'm not saying it looks bad. It just doesn't interest me.
I mean, Ubisoft, it might just be their level design, but this looks like the Division.
It looks the same? Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I'm just. My problem with Ubisoft is they use the same studios for everything. They don't let one studio make a game. They always do this whole
fucking Montreal and all of them work on it.
Yeah, they have this big conglomerate of studios that work together and add. So it's like, okay, they're gonna still use the same assets. Just let one studio do the damn game and do it their way, and then all your games will look the same way. Because even Ghost Recon Wildlands has shades of the Division.
Yep.
And it's just like, come on.
Just by the guy going into cover in the video that you showing, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
It reminds me of
the player models have this certain look about them, and like I said before, I'm really big on if you have the option for stealth then they need to make sure they execute it. Some people just gonna go shoot them up, bang bang, that's fine. But like the Division, Far Cry, Watch Dogs 1. If I shoot somebody with a silenced gun, I don't expect all the AI to run towards me. What the fuck was the point of me having a silencer if the AI knows where I am anyway? Like on like my girl, she was just playing Far Cry 3. She just beat that shit maybe 2 weeks ago, and I'm watching her play, and I'm like reliving the moments where you're in the fucking woods with a sniper rifle taking out an outpost, and you snipe somebody silence, and the AI just rushes towards you. Because they know where it's coming from. You can set explosives down and then run all the way away and detonate them, and they will still come running towards you. It was the same thing on Watch Dogs. If you threw explosives, if you shot with silencers, they know where you are. Like I do not want to see that on these games anymore. If you have silenced weapons and stuff, they need to actually be effective. Why would I have a silencer if they're still going to know where I am at all times anyway as soon as I shoot somebody? I can't tell that from this gameplay, so it's hard to say. It looks better though. I'm looking like it looks a lot better. We'll see though. We shall see.
I mean, can I take that goofy ass hat off or put a better one?
I don't think. I mean, what's wrong with his hat though?
I don't know.
Well, I would say this: if you are part of a secret hacking society, you probably don't want to run around with a hat that says the name of your fucking secret society.
Your establishment. Yes, dude.
Right. It just says dead sec on the fucking
it says
hat,
dead sec all up on there. Like, you just drawing attention. Come on.
See, I think they need to delay this. I'm trying to see what games come out in the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is packed. They need to. I don't know, man. Let me see.
It's going to follow Battlefield 1 and Titanfall.
Oh man, if I was them, I'd just wait.
And we could even.
You know, I know most people.
Call of Duty's
on
the sale. Call of
Duty. Call of Duty's right before it too.
Gears of War.
Yeah, you got Gears that's coming in the same month.
Yep. And this game ain't selling a damn thing.
Let me see.
Just wait until like after everybody's like all burnt out.
I mean, from
Chase
September, I'm probably gonna get it. We got Forza, we got Final Fantasy 15, we got Mafia 3, which people keep forgetting about. Gears, WWE 2K17, Battlefield, Outlast 2, The Last Guardian, Titanfall 2, Call of Duty, Dishonored 2, Gran Turismo, Pokemon Sun and Moon, South Park.
This game is definitely.
And then Watch Dogs. They might need to chill.
They need to lay down until like.
I'll be mad if somebody captures this guy and says, "What's the name of your crew?"
Do they have? Are they putting out? Is Ubisoft putting out any other games in the fourth quarter? Because if they not, they're definitely not going to.
Just South Park. That's it.
They're probably going to put this out though, because they always want to go for the fourth quarter. That's their thing. All their games, they big games come out in the fourth quarter.
Did Watch Dogs come out in the fourth quarter though?
It was supposed to, but it got delayed until like March.
So that's what's gonna happen to them. Ubisoft loves putting out their games.
Yeah, but
after
they had Assassin's Creed and like Splinter Cell and other games at the time. They don't have that.
Oh, Chase, so you think now they have no choice now, right? That's what you're saying.
They have a choice, but if it's the fourth quarter, these companies want to get one of their products published. All we're looking at is South Park, which is going to be a great game, but it's not going to do the numbers it deserves to do.
And I think that's why they got rid of Assassin's Creed for a year too, because they wanted this to sell.
Plus the movie
instead of delaying it.
Yeah,
not only the movie. No, not only the movie. Shit,
he got fucked up by that card.
He did.
He got the Gridiron Gang found.
Yo, I don't know who's who. They all look the same. All the Death Sec dudes.
See,
except for that. He got skinny jeans on. True. Let me stop.
So let's get to the good stuff before we end the goddamn show.
Guys, by the way, if y'all go to CSGO lot, no, let me stop.
All right, so if anybody in the chat, if you've not been on YouTube, because I don't want to say living under a rock, because now everybody's on the internet all the time like that. But there's a situation with Tmartn. Now we can try to explain it a little bit, and I'll do that. But the best thing for you all to do is there's let me see if I can pull it up. H3 Productions did a video explaining the situation. It's 13 minutes long, and this is as close to an ether as you're going to get, straight up.
No Vaseline or ether. What you think?
This is an ether that could be cut. There's no way that you can argue any of the points made on the video. It was like it's not a good look. So I just put it in the description. So basically, Tmartn and Syndicate were encouraging viewers, people, and more importantly, I'm only really worried about the kids and the young teenagers. All y'all grown ass men, y'all make y'all own choices. You make your bid, you land that shit. But the kids that are easily influenced, they use a CSGO website to basically have the kids go in there and gamble. Now, the issue is not just that they had the website, and you're not supposed to be able to gamble under the age of 21. I think in most states. Don't quote me on that. But for their website, you only had to be 13. Now on CS:GO, you can buy and sell stuff for real money. So you go in there, you do your gamble. The problem is that Tmartn and Syndicate owned the website and they pitched it like they just found it. So in the video, Tmartn's like, "Hey guys, Tmartn here, and I found this really, I found this really good website. You go in there, and then they proceed, they proceed to start playing, and they have videos winning. But the thing is, since they own the website, they are in complete control of the odds. It's likely that when they were doing those videos displaying the website, trying to get people to use it, that they actually increased the odds for themselves, and then they went and put it back to normal for the other people that went over and started to play. So they originally pitched it like it was just a website that they found and that they weren't sponsored by. When you're on YouTube, if you're doing product placements and sponsorships, ever since that Microsoft situation, you're supposed to tell people in the description or during the video that it was a sponsored video. You don't have to disclose that you were paid a certain amount of money, but you're supposed to say, hey, this is a sponsored video. That's why if y'all look, sometimes EA has videos. They have a program called Ronku. When you do their videos, they make you put it in the description, and there's a Ronku logo at the beginning of the video. So you'll see a lot of YouTubers playing EA games. If you see that, that means it's a sponsored video. EA sponsoring them directly. You're supposed to disclose. People don't understand that there's a lot of guys on YouTube that are selling y'all shit, and they making it look like those are their actual opinions, and it's not, and they're not disclosing that they're being paid to say that. So with Tmartn not telling people that they own the website and trying to make it like they found it, they basically tricked a whole bunch of kids into going over there and gambling on the site, and they made money off it. All these kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much where we are. So that was a scumbag move. He made an apology video, and the first thing I saw was he had a dog. I just couldn't believe that he had the dog as soon as the video started. Like, that's like if I make a video apologizing to y'all and I put this sad ass music in the background to try to make y'all feel bad that y'all were upset with me, shit like that. So anyway, that's some cold-blooded shit. They could be facing some type of fines or charges of some kind, because that is 100% illegal. So anyway, that's pretty much what it is. Now again, watch the video when you get time. Don't watch that shit now. Watch it when we done, sir. But watch the video and he'll explain everything. It was also a series of lies. Like when he got called out for basically being a member or a sponsored member of the site, he then said, "Oh, I don't own it, I'm just sponsored." Then when they said, "Well, you are an owner," he went back and said, "Well, at the time of the videos, I was just an investor looking to own it." Then we found out that he owned it from the very, very beginning. So he told at least 5 or 6 lies in a row to try to flip the story. So when you do stuff like that, now people are going to accuse him of other stuff that he may have not even done. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So what do y'all think about that shit?
Can I go first?
Yes, sir.
Just to get it out, because this is the most ridiculous thing. First of all, what they did wasn't just they were doing some shady, underhanded, like playing with people. They broke 2 federal laws. First of all, when you don't disclaim, and this is what anybody do on YouTube, if you are getting paid to promote a product and you do a video and you don't say that shit, you have just broken Federal Trade Commission law. Federal Trade Commission states that if you're being paid, whether you're blogging, doing videos, writing articles, you have to state somewhere that you're getting paid to promote this product. Otherwise, you're lying to the consumers and you're trying to mislead them. That's against federal law. So that's the lighter offense that they broke. And people do it on YouTube all the time. and we take it real lightly. But if somebody really wanted to come at you for that, they can, and you can get in trouble because you are breaking federal law. Second thing is what they're doing with the website is almost as close to racketeering as you can get.
Yeah. So tell them what racketeering is, though.
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
Yeah, basically you're running kind of like a system where you're illegally profiting off of a business, and you're kind of taking advantage of certain loopholes and things like that. You're basically cornering a market in an illegal way, which is what they were doing. Because first of all, they are illegally gambling. Underage gambling, that's wrong.
Yep.
2, they're promoting a gambling ring to underage people, and they're lying about it. They're lying about the system. So they kind of like they're not the mafia, but they doing shit that the mafia do, in a way, which is kind of fucking crazy. They're really they've really put themselves in a bad position. The apologies was the stupidest thing they could have ever done, because once they apologize, they admitted to a federal fucking crime. So not only are they shady, but they dumb as hell too. Because you go on YouTube, you go on Twitter, all of that, you have publicly admitted that you are in control of an illegal business. Now, you can delete it, but you know how things are now. People make memes out of everything. They snatch everything. They capture it. They repeat it, retweet it. It's out there. They are not beating this. If they beat it, they have to have some like Johnny Cochran type OJ lawyer. Seriously. And I would love to see how much that's going to cost them, because they can't escape it. They made it worse for themselves. Then you got the Valve end, which I know you didn't mention, but Valve's already been in trouble and getting sued for supporting these, kind of like quietly supporting these type of websites and letting them link to Steam. Now, if Valve's in federal trouble, Valve's not going to let these motherfuckers take them down. Guarantee you Gabe's going to roll on all of them. Plus, people don't know this, but there's other YouTubers that were a part of the business that have since dropped their shareholding stakes. Do you not think that when the feds come, they're not going to come knocking on those other shareholders' doors? And what do you think those shareholders are going to do? They did it.
I'm telling.
Them motherfuckers right there.
First 48, I'm telling.
Exactly. Exactly. So,
First 48.
A lot of us think that, they're just going to like get over this and still because they're popular. No. Government don't give a fuck about what your YouTube numbers is. They're not going to care that you fucking make Call of Duty videos. They don't care that their kids like you. They coming for their asses. They're in trouble.
Matter of fact, because they're famous, they want to come after your ass too.
Exactly, because the bigger you are, the more of a statement it makes. Because again, with Valve being a big company, they're going to want to hit them off somehow. So Valve will take a fine just to give them whatever they can to take these two and make them the front man. Because Gabe Newell's not going out of business.
Nope,
he ain't doing that shit. Not for sites ran by two dudes like these. So yeah, they're gonna get rolled on. They're gonna get rolled on hard. I think Syndicate's only saving grace is that he's a foreigner.
Can I say one more thing about Syndicate? And by the way, I ain't even mad. I mean, I just don't like when people do stuff to the kids. Like if you a grown man and people still getting over on you, that's on you. But the kids is different. This wouldn't be the first time. I mean, I'm jealous because Microsoft or Machinima, through Machinima, Syndicate was one of the 2 or 3 YouTubers that got paid the sum of, I don't know if it was $10,000, it might have been $30,000 to make an Xbox video, and they didn't say that it was a sponsored video then, and Machinima got in trouble for that because they didn't tell their partner Syndicate, and there was 2 other YouTubers that they were supposed to say it was a sponsored video. So they basically paid them dudes and said that you need to make a pro Xbox video. No negativity, no nothing. So this will be the second time that the FTC laws were broken was Syndicate. I'm not saying the first was intentional. Second one, you done fucked up. So I just wanted to say that real quick.
Just real quick on that too. Magus made such a huge point, and one thing that worries me is shit like this. Now I know I would never do something like that, where literally you got to be a fucking idiot to have your own website or your own gambling site. Tmartn is a pretty smart guy. I'm not gonna say he's stupid. So I'm sure that he's aware of the fact that you're not allowed to gamble under your own business, under your own website, which is fucking fraud. The fact that he came out multiple times and said, "Hey guys, the site wanted me to sponsor the skins, so they offered me some skins and some money. I thought it was pretty cool. I wasn't sure if I wanted to be part of it." My man was the guy who did that. Like, he was that guy. He's the guy who owns the site. Then Valve, of course, like what Megan brought up before, is they allowed this. So I'm pretty sure they probably read the policies that on the website says you could be 13, but Tmartn was out here saying you got to be 18 and older. You know, saying a whole bunch of flip-flop shit. So I don't know what to say. Like, it's so fucked up, because he even got caught botting on his own website doing the gambling. Like, he knew every time he gambled, whether one of them did like a 500,000 betting or something, like gambling thing, or one of them did like 5,000. Does it matter if they win or lose at this point? Even if he would have lost,
no, because they still win.
Yeah,
because they still win. That's the problem. That's
why did
illegal.
Syndicate put out a tweet saying, "I don't know why people have an issue. I've lost so much money on that site."
No, you
You
didn't.
own
This
the
was
goddamn
before.
site.
This was before. This is a new tweet.
No,
Yeah,
was a
is this
tweet he
recent?
put out right before, like, they finally admitted to everything. He said
fucked
that
up.
shit.
That's it. Now that wasn't one of those excuses, right? Now he fucked up right there, and
He was
somebody
like,
tried to
"I'm not
screenshot it.
like making money off of this. I'm losing money. If I'm gambling on something that I own, how the
How are
fuck
you
am I
losing
losing
I'm
money?"
gonna tell you why. This is what they did. This is the other thing, is and so anybody can do this. So let's say I'm a YouTuber, and I could basically create an enterprise or LLC, and then I can make myself a staff person, and I can have the business be separate from me. So what they were doing is they own the website, but they actually use themselves as a staff person and had the website as a separate entity. So basically, even
you can't
though
do that though when you file the charter.
you can't. Like, and see, that was the whole thing that, like, not to get too off topic, but 50 Cent kind of did that with his bankruptcy.
Okay.
Is he said, I'm only worth X amount of dollars, but 50 Cent, his enterprise, LLC, whatever, that is where all the money is.
So you're saying they were like, whatever their real names were that were on the docket, those are the owners.
yeah.
But Pro Syndicate is
Right. So the
makes
business still made the money, but Pro Syndicate, the person, probably lost all the money. Even though he's going to get it from the business because he owns it, he
Slick
still
as
gets the
fuck.
money. Like,
That's slick.
a lot of people do that so that they don't have to pay certain amounts of taxes. Is like,
You know what? You're right, because I see people who I work at a bank, and I see people who own businesses.
Yeah.
They cut themselves their paychecks.
right. You just pay yourself
they
as a
pay
staff
taxes.
person, and then you
And
only
you pay
have to,
taxes on that check.
right?
Yeah.
Because when you're a business, you have to pay like as the employer and the employee. So if you just create a business and make yourself the employee, then you only have to pay the employee taxes. But now he's the owner, he can still get all the money on the back end. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's some smart shit, but you fucked up the way you did it. That was the wrong website to do that on.
Guys, how long was this website up for? How long was it established?
That's a good question. The video has the date of the charter on it, I think.
Okay.
The video.
It
the video
wasn't
got
over
everything.
a year, right, boy? Like, it's not over a year. That's safe to
Man.
say, is that?
I think so, because Valve's kind of been looked at since they started this whole thing. Because the thing is, the government were questioning whether or not what that whole system where you buy the like chest and then you purchase a key. You get the chest and you purchase a key, and it kind of does a roll like a slot machine.
A straight up slot
They-
machine. A straight up slot machine. Dude.
So Valve were already, the people were already looking at Valve for a while, saying, "Are you guys facilitating gambling through the game itself?" Then these sites came up and it's like, "Yo, we're going to sell you keys. Basically, the keys are chips, like a casino gives you, so that you can put in the slot machine." So that's how it's pretty much broken down. And Valve was letting those sites have links on Steam so that, you know, basically they provide you the slot machine, and if you want to go directly to them, of course you can give the manufacturer, but these guys were the casinos basically.
Yep. They're their own casino and their own participants, raising the odds on the videos that they showed the kids winning money. And then the kids say, oh, I could probably win money too. Go over there and get their ass. You get no money. Matter of fact, you spent all your parents' credit card money. That's the kind of shit that like when we do these videos and I'm not like some people even say it's the same as pack openings. It kind of
Wait, they're saying that's the same? They're saying this is the same.
Not really.
With
It
pack
kind of
openings,
is, but it kind of
some whack cards.
No. We're not even going
Here's
with
the
back
thing.
cards.
Here's the thing about that: the people doing the pack openings don't own the sites, and they're not. There's no slot machine. It kind of is. So
Wait.
What?
I was gonna say because how you said it right there. No, because people don't let people get confused. The most that can happen is that maybe a person we don't know yet owns probably the site that distributes VC. That's the most.
But they're not making money. These people on the CSGO site, because this is all CSGO site, you can sell these items for money. Items that might be worth up to $4,000 for one item. So if you slot machine and you get this item, you can sell it for money. Pack openings, I know people sell cards, but it's not as big of a thing to buy and sell like it is on CSGO. And the other thing about pack openings is the y'all kids need to be careful. A lot of the YouTubers, while it's smart, a lot of them in the beginning they spent their own money. A lot of guys have sponsorships with people that sell coins, and they get a certain amount of coins per month. So a lot of the pack opening videos they do, they don't have to spend their own money on that because they get free coins from these sites for sponsoring them. So it's not really the same, but there's some elements that are the same. But I'm not going to say the pack opening videos and say it's not.
It's really not that close because again, say with like the pack, if I buy a pack, once I open that pack, I'm done with that pack.
Right.
But with these chests are there for you to get the keys. So again, like a slot machine, I take my coins, I stick one in, boom. Oh, I didn't get shit this time.
Right.
Let me put in another coin. Boom. Oh, I didn't get this shit. They let you feed the system. Unlike where the pack, once you use the pack's done.
Right.
You get what you get from the pack, and you move on. You either want to buy another. It's just like going into the store, buying a bunch of baseball cards. If you're looking for that particular player, you got to keep buying cards. You know what I mean? But no, this worked more like a slot machine system.
It's a higher tier, yeah.
Yeah, you're just feeding the system until you finally, you can win, what you want, you can cash in, you know.
I'm rolling. Propsy just put his Golda link in the chat because he's sponsored by one of those pack sites and shit. They don't give him a shit ton of VC.
Right,
I'm not really mad at the pack opening guys like that. I mean, I don't do it because I don't want to influence y'all to go out and spend y'all money on packs. Like if I open up packs, I'd never get shit anyway because I play MLB The Show hardcore. So I know. I don't want to, because it's easy where you fuck, I got 1,000 coins or stuff. I could just go open up a pack real quick, but you never get anything. That's why I don't really do those videos. But anyway, this CSGO shit, because it's really about not only getting the items, but being able to sell those items for money. Because the pack opening shit, you're not going to use those unless you play the game. So I can bet tons of people on that CSGO site don't even play it, but they're there to try to flip items to make real money. The people opening packs play those games. They play all those games. The CSGO shit can actually get you real money.
Wait, you know what? You know what's funny too?
Yeah.
We don't, because remember what I mentioned before. Tmartn they exposed Tmartn because he also had a video of him using a botted. It was basically a moderated account on the CSGO site. It's almost like a tester account where they're testing to see if the site is good, where you're able to put whatever rules you want. You can make yourself land on hundreds, on the number 100 every time. He was able to do that. We don't even know if it was real money, he was gambling. Like that's the thing. We don't know if he used real money or that was free credit money that he gave himself so that they can go ahead and scheme over there. That's a scary ass thing too, because that hurts a lot of, like what Chase said, the younger audience out there who is huge on CSGO. My question is the fucking makers of CSGO. I want to know what's gonna happen with them too. Like I wonder if they're gonna be questioned.
Nothing should happen.
Nothing should happen to them, no, of course. But I know they're gonna be questioned. Like, were you guys aware? Did you guys do any paperwork?
Yeah, that's
Did you guys
Gabe.
know that the gambling? No, Game Newell makes CSGO. That's what I'm
Gabe,
saying.
it's owned by Valve.
Valve.
So.
Okay, so the studio. All right, so yeah, that whole and you know what's even worse? Tmartn and a bunch of YouTubers been getting called out saying that they get paid for supply drop openings.
I don't care about that shit.
That I don't care about. I'm not even worried. I don't even care about the whole CSGO thing. I'm not a CSGO guy, but the point is like that sucks on his behalf because now he's gonna get more people to just give him bullshit. You know that.
Tricking folks. Like how you say?
Man.
How do I say? Guys, I found this website, and then have y'all watching the podcast go over there and spend y'all money, and then I own the fucking website.
He got nerve because he looked believable.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't believe nothing.
No, I wanted to say now. I really want to see how the hammer's going to come down on this because for some reason I don't know how immediate action could be had here. Like I don't know if YouTube could be like, "Yo, Snip, you're done."
No,
like,
YouTube's
but it's like.
Anything.
Oh, YouTube's not.
No,
oh, okay.
It's not.
All right.
It's not. I don't think it's a YouTube issue as much as it is like federal stuff. Like y'all, it's different because with the videos they made.
So it's channel safe, Chase. This channel safe.
Channel is safe. I mean,
yeah, there's just channel's not going anywhere.
It's Tmartn the person that is going to be in more trouble, and the business, the YouTube channel, they can't really do anything to that.
Well, what about that fair use? What about the whole disclaimer?
The FTC thing?
Well, the whole you got to say
that's not that's a federal issue. That's not really YouTube's job to say.
Actually, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not like the Machinima thing where, like, they knew that Machinima was giving this stuff away. They probably didn't know these guys owned this site because people do, again, it's like the pack opening things. People do that shit all the time on YouTube, so they're not going to go and ask.
Is this mandatory jail time at all?
Well,
like, you can't get jail time for you. There's no way that you cannot.
Well, no. Like, you know what
I'm assuming you can. You're gambling under your own business. I'm assuming.
I would say ask a bunch of the 30s and 40s, 50s gangsters and people like fucking John Gotti and them. Can you go to jail?
John Gotti, stop.
Shit, Bugsy Siegel almost went to jail for the same thing. He actually got lucky they killed him because he would have went to jail for the same thing.
That's lucky?
Man.
See, and those were like physical businesses that they were doing this in. Like, this shit really isn't.
It's digital. Yep. Here today, going tomorrow type.
I have less of a problem. I mean, I don't like what he did. I'm really not into like tricking the kids. My thing was like the excuses. Just like say, yeah, we did it. I'm sorry. Just say that. But you can't make up 5-10 excuses in a row. And then what they do is, let's say I do something. Ricky makes a video explaining that I fucked up. Now, naturally, a lot of y'all can go over to Ricky's channel and let him have it. But Ricky might really be telling the truth. But what I'm going to do as a YouTuber who's bigger than Ricky is I'm going to try to make it look like Ricky's full of shit. When Ricky might be telling the truth. That is what I have an issue with. People have been calling him out for this stuff, but he made videos and tried to say that, oh, these people are just trying to hate and blah, 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 when that's just not what they were doing at all. Like, they're trying to actually stop you from doing the shit you're doing. Like, that's what I have an issue with. You could have just said it the first time. Don't, like, lie for weeks, months, and then you do like 3 videos and all that shit, and now you making a sorry video, and the first thing I do is I see you holding your dog in your hand and shit like that. Like, you come on, man. You know what I mean? And
shout out to.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shout out to Prof. He said technically it's fraud, and you can get jail time for that. So thanks, Prof, for the information.
Yeah, they have fraud, they illegal gambling, and again, those are federal offenses. They're probably not going to go to no regular prison. But they're going to be sitting up in there with people like Bernie Madoff and all those other people who like rob
those white collar crimes.
Yeah, but they're going to be in jail. I mean, shit, they ain't going to be making YouTube videos no more.
You think they're going to jail?
I think Tmartn is. I'm not sure about Syndicate because again, Like I said, I think his thing is that him being British. I don't know. Does he live here in the States?
Yeah, now he does. I think he.
Oh,
moved
so
to
if
the
he's a
optic house.
legal resident, then yeah, he
getting
he's
his work.
not
So
here.
it sucks.
Yeah,
He just got out here.
Yeah,
Now
this
he's
work,
going to jail.
Ricky.
Yeah,
getting his
like his
butt
visa's if anything, he better hope they just revoke his visa and send him home. Yeah.
I mean, this is an opportunity for anybody doing stuff like that to actually clean it up, because YouTube is a little bit it's a lot of underhanded shit that goes on in the background that like we never talk about. I just try not to participate. But there's a lot of shit like that. It goes down behind the scenes. But then people get on these cameras and then they're like the buddy, or like it's like the big brother, or like, you know what I'm saying, Uncle so and so. But like, y'all don't even know some of these dudes, they do some wild shit in the background, fam. Like, you can't do that, bro. Like, you know what you doing. Straight up. You knew what you was doing. That was calculated. You can't like accidentally do something like that. Like, that was planned. Well, we're going to tell them this. Okay, yeah, well, and I'll do the same thing. He went and privated all of his CSGO videos. Like, that's how you know you doing some bullshit, bro.
And shout out to Prof again. He said, watch him get probation on that Meek Mill, on some Meek Mill type of stuff, and stay at home, no uploads. That's the thing I'm questioning. I'm like, how are they going to come down on these guys? Because if it's just like a slap on the wrist,
it probably will be. They're probably gonna get fined. I think they're gonna get fined. They're gonna get fined.
Oh, definitely fined.
But
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think anybody's gonna get any. And I'm not wishing out on anybody. Like,
Oh yeah, I don't want nobody to get jail time.
Like,
But
you'll know when
I
they
don't
get
think they're gonna
fined
get
big.
significant time, but I think they are
30
gonna
days or
have
some
to.
shit.
No, I think they're gonna have to do a couple of years.
Whoa!
damn,
That's light.
That.
That is light for what they did. That's fucking light.
Damn.
And it depends. It's also, we don't know how much they were making off it, because God knows if they're in the millions with that shit, that makes it worse.
Oh, you doing some time? You're known too. They're gonna be like, ooh, who's these
Yeah.
smooth looking
I'm
boys
trying
up
to
here?
find out
Over.
how long that website's been up. It was on the video. Though.
I'll find it. Yeah, it had. What was it? That one when he first advertised it, when he was like, I found this site, guys. This is what I use, and that's the first.
No, he
one.
made it
No,
mad
no,
like he was like, guys, I just found this site.
This shit is.
I don't
on-
know. They hit me up. I'm like, bro, you're the one who found that shit.
Man, this is
You hit yourself
a
up.
colossal fuck up, bro. They on Game Informer, BBC News.
Shit.
And see, this is why I think they're really gonna do time, because it's not just a YouTube issue. This is actually a mass media issue, because gambling is a serious offense, and once you getting like BBC, Bloomberg, CNN, other media outlets, it's too much exposure for them to just get like, oh, okay, we'll let you walk because you didn't know, because you do YouTube, you know.
We'll let you ride because you make cool, fucking card videos and all. You're getting this time. You're getting this work.
I mean, the website is still up. Hopefully ain't nobody like on there like right now getting cheated.
I mean,
Still
if
support
they try
you.
to take that website down, they gonna get in more trouble. They better not. Just stop business.
So, Mike, you're saying they literally have to ride out with it. Like, if they ban the shit, then that's
if
just
they,
like,
because that's like you now trying to cover up evidence. You know what I mean?
I see.
And this is going to probably cause YouTube to make changes. Like, people do stuff and then the whole website changes behind that shit. Like, so, I mean, who knows how that's going to affect other videos? Because, I mean, are we allowed to show gambling on YouTube?
Right? Who knows now, Chase? That's a great question.
I don't even
Actually,
say that,
now it's
What could
White
be
Boy does
considered
that.
what could be considered gambling? I know Twitch will let
Right.
you do it.
Which, I mean, weren't we gonna play poker? To get? Oh no, was that offline or was that being live?
That's us though. Like, if we
yeah, but
play-
that's private.
that's like-
we're not
that's
we're
not
not
how
putting
you
that on
make
YouTube.
gambling. Period. I don't
No,
know.
I mean that kind of shit where
I'm ready to take your cash, fam. I'm just all right. Let me get. All right.
We gonna chat. We definitely at some point we gonna have like a 6 to 8 man poker game on PS4. We definitely putting the money in PayPal. It's gonna be something like
Texas Hold'em.
hold them $10 a head or something. It ain't. We not gonna Tmartn that shit. And I'm not gonna get y'all to come and push y'all money up and then tell y'all, yeah, and find out I
What do
own the
we after
game
that?
and shit.
Wow.
Just found out it says somebody's last name owns this. We come to find out, shit. I might have to make a video on it. Fuck it.
I'm trying to find how many visitors they get because we don't know. Have we found?
Bro, they
out?
gotta get bro. Who knows? You know what's funny? I'm curious as to whether Optic, FaZe and all these other teams were aware of this. I'm pretty sure.
Somebody else
And-
big enough can't think of. They mentioned a name, and I can't think of the name.
FaZe, one of the FaZe dudes. I'm not sure. I don't want to like. Somebody was saying that shit over Twitter.
Yeah, because they
FaZe
were backing out of that shit. Because it's somebody else who's kind of well known who backed out, and they said a couple of other people followed suit because they were trying to get in on it and they were doing videos for the site.
This website was created on April 11, 2015. It doesn't expire until 2024.
Oh, that's
Okay, so
okay,
a
that's
year.
fairly recent.
Yeah, so that means they've been spending. That's over $1 million, bro. I don't care. There's millions being spent. Or if it's fake ass money that they were using credits,
like
they might be
CSGO.
saved. Yep.
Yeah, I found the website that'll tell you when that site was made. Yeah, it definitely.
So they had a year
I mean,
up. Definitely.
Yeah, that's just public record. That's another thing that I don't get. Why would you lie and say you don't own it? When you file that shit, it's public
Most
record.
people aren't smart enough to go digging. Most people didn't care enough to go look.
Yeah, that's
There
true.
was a guy. I think his name is For Honor. He's been digging for information on Tmartn for a long time.
Oh yeah, Call for Honor or something like that.
Something like that. And he found it because they were getting at Tmartn about supply drops. Well, I don't give a shit about that. If they want to do supply drops, they can. I mean, if they gave codes away, that's not that big of a deal. But this stuff here, you can't do that. Straight up. I don't know. Hey, Chef, what is your stance on this?
It's really fucked up because a game like CSGO, you open those crates, like it's like things I already agree on upon with you guys. It's fucked up for people, especially wasting their own money on this. And there's a guy coming out saying, "Oh, yeah, man, come to the site, come to like bet your stuff."
I just made $10,000 today. Come on.
I can't support those people. They're gonna get hit hard, but I just want to see how hard they're gonna come down on these people.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see what they're gonna do.
If they get off light, then a lot of people are gonna really complain about it.
I want to see.
I mean, do people really want dudes to go to jail though? Like, what part of the
I
game
mean, I don't want to
No,
see.
no,
any
no,
of
no,
them.
no.
I ain't saying y'all.
They should
I'm
get
saying
punished
people.
to whatever the
Oh yeah,
extent
no,
of
no.
law.
I don't want people to go to jail.
I want to see justice.
But that's just, especially his.
If they don't
demographic.
get punished, it's going to set a precedence. Seriously.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I want to see how they're going to really handle this. Is this going to strike fear into people to stop this shit, or is this
No.
just going to be like,
No, there's always going to be somebody scamming, and there's always going to be some new creative way to scam people, and they'll do it for as long as they can until somebody gets caught. That's what people have been doing on YouTube for the longest. I mean, this shit here is just like, that's just more funny than anything that you got caught doing that shit. Like, matter of fact, let me see what his video looking
Fucked
like.
up. He came out with a dog and everything.
Yeah, I don't have a problem. The apology video is fine. You should have apologized, when they first called you out instead of saying that those people are full of shit. But like, don't bring the dog out, fam. Like the dog, like he's holding the dog like is
a
like
politician
the dog
move?
looking at
Jay.
him like,
oh, it's a
Politics,
politician
bro.
style.
That's a politician move, bro. You bring out the pet and, hey guys,
Might as well
I
bring
don't know
out the
what
whole
got
shit.
into me.
Snitching on yourself. Shut
Yeah,
up.
this shit got 500,000 views already today. It came out like 2 hours ago. Got 500,000 views already. Lord Jesus.
I'm telling you right now.
The I'm sorry joint, Chase.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, the dog is looking at him like, bro, you fucked up. I got a
Right. How you using me? How you using me right now?
He said, now I'm gonna get arrested too. I'm going to the dog pound.
Right.
The dog pound. I'm done.
The dog pound because your dumb ass. You wanna go using money that you got from other people by me, dog.
That's gonna hurt him too, cause Activision, because he has
They want to separate themselves.
yeah,
from
they're gonna
that.
probably
Yeah, they got it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
and
All
that's
his
Not
sponsors, they
Infinite
run it.
Warfare, they need his ass. They can say, "Oh, bruh, we'll do whatever it
And see,
takes."
that's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
If he
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
get any
They got their own
legal
team.
They like,
repercussion,
bro, we struggling.
he's gonna lose out a lot.
Man, he has
now.
Astro. He has a bunch of sponsorships that he earned. Don't get me wrong. Like regardless of this shit, he definitely. If you get a certain channel size, you've earned certain stuff. All that shit's coming away.
That's gonna be so fucked up. Yeah, it's gonna be so fucked up. He's gonna comment on like our live GMG show saying, "Can I get a shout out?" Yeah, he is.
Hey,
Can I get a shout out, guys? My channel, fuck.
he fucked up though. Like, you can't. How do you explain that? I need to watch that.
He
video.
got caught tried to like lie about it, and then he got caught again, and now he's coming out with a dog.
His new name is Trevor.
How long is the video, by the way?
It's only
It's
2
like
minutes and
2.5
28
minutes.
seconds. That's not long enough for you to explain.
Yeah, that's not long.
At
That's
length.
not long.
What happened?
planned
and
that
why-
out.
Yeah, like that's not the sponsors.
Like I said, politician move. Politician
It only
move.
takes
Somebody-
2 minutes to say.
Yeah,
you
he's
fucked
collecting that lawyer money. That's all. He's getting the views so he can pay that law
That's
firm.
Man,
Bruh, Meg, you ain't
Martin,
lying.
He got money. He's
up.
He's gonna need a lot more than what he got. Trust me.
man. I don't
He's
know.
going up against the feds.
Okay.
This ain't him rushing into like fucking public court.
Damn, bro.
He's gonna get bled. He's gonna get bled. This is gonna go on for months. He's gonna get bled.
I'm done. Prop killed it, bro. He said Tmartn got enough money off this to build a time machine to make niggas forget.
Hey.
That's real shit, though.
Yo, man,
He's
I'm
probably
telling you
gonna
right
come
now,
out with like a new video saying, "I'm a new changed man after this situation."
I'm a
Nah,
changed
yo,
man.
bruh, if we start
Look at
seeing
the
like
range.
6 videos a day dropping from him, then you know it's because that bread is looking kind of tight.
Right, Ricky. He just straight posted.
The prof said he's gonna need some Dragon Balls.
Yo, Abel, that's the perfect time to say it. Yo, you ain't sitting at my table, prick.
It's crazy because like people say, "Well, I didn't tell kids to do that."
so with
Like
you,
you
bro.
don't gotta tell. Like I know because we say stuff. There's certain catchphrases or things we can do. We don't tell the viewers they're gonna say that, but you know, naturally, if you really like something, and you watch it. It's just stuff that you might kind of emulate yourself. Like we used to do that shit with wrestling. Motherfuckers, they never tell us to go outside and choke slam our cousin through the damn the bed or the little science board from the science project where
We
you bring.
just do it.
We just do that shit. Like you know what I mean? Like that, just because they didn't say to do it doesn't mean the people are not going to do it.
They gave me that disclaimer.
Yeah, don't like. So I seen a tweet and he said, "Why didn't encourage children, sir?" Like then he posted his demographic. All right, my demographic says that most of my audience is 18 to 24. The only reason it might be the highest is because a lot of y'all made usernames on YouTube so that you could watch twerk videos because you got to be 18 to watch them shit.
I'm done.
You might not even
Right,
be
though.
18. Like, a lot of people only made YouTube accounts in the beginning so they could watch community guideline videos that you can't watch unless you signed in, and you got to be 18. So that just that inflates the numbers. So that people need to stop with that shit. I don't know if my viewers is really those ages. I know I do like run into a lot of teenagers like when I'm just out. You know what I'm saying? Like, jeez, get out of here with that shit, man. Like, motherfucker,
You can't be like
you
that.
got kids watching you,
Yeah.
bro. I was telling Ricky this shit earlier. When you get into YouTube, you get a certain channel size, you start to be referred to by companies as an influencer. That is literally the title. Obviously, we know what the word influence is. So they know that you have influence over all these people. And Tmartn himself, as well as other people, have called themselves influencers. They don't want to call themselves paid sponsors, so they try to use a buzzword, which is the same thing. You're an influencer, which means you have influence over your audience, and you could potentially help the company. Otherwise, they wouldn't come to you in the first fucking place. So you know you have that influence. Don't say you have influence over people when you're getting checks, but now that you're in trouble, you want to try to say, "Oh, well, I didn't tell them to do that." It's the same thing, bro. Like, you know what you're doing, fam. So I don't know, man. These dudes is wild. Fam.
That's messed up.
You
At
ain't
the end of
said
the
that
day,
much.
it's messed up. Especially
It
now,
is
like
wild.
there's new people. Like I see little kids playing CSGO, and they getting all this stuff from their parents, and they wasted their damn parents' money on this. Now the parents will be like, "Yo, what you wasted that on?"
I see all
Yeah.
kind of ages. Somebody messaged me
yo.
and told me he was only 9. He said to my favorite person, I'm like, "You 9? They know you watching my videos? I get you in trouble, man." Hey, well, go ahead, bro.
I wonder how the YouTube scape of things is gonna lay low for this. Like, you know what I mean? Like I really want to see like how everybody's gonna react to this, especially the higher up dudes. I want to see what they're gonna adjust, how are they gonna change, if anything at all. But I don't think anybody was per se perpetrating to this extent. This has to be the biggest blow up we've seen.
Yo,
Yeah,
Abel,
when
Ever.
I don't
PewDiePie
even
called them
know.
out.
Ever.
That's
Abel, you don't
yeah.
understand.
Hey, I like
This ain't
people.
even the
What's
beginning.
up?
PewDiePie's a thorough
What?
dude, bro.
Listen,
Yo, he
this ain't
came
even-
hard at Pro Syndicate.
Yo, what did he say, Megas? I heard that he said something
He be
funny.
going in
Wait, let
on
me
people,
find that
man.
tweet
He
because
ain't-
people were just like, he was just
No,
like,
because one more thing, we don't
because
even
it was
know.
off that tweet where he was saying like he doesn't own the company. PewDiePie was like, dude, you're not making money. PewDiePie was one of the first to say, dude, you own the company. What do you mean you're not losing money? And everybody went off that, and he just kept going at him.
Well, listen to this one. Like,
go ahead,
the crazy thing is, there's another CSGO site that has there's another gambling site. Who knows if that shit is even involved? Because I forgot there's another YouTuber who owns that as well. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But
This is new
there
to
was
me.
two main ones, which was CSGO Lotto, and then there was another one. So this probably ain't gonna end that easy. It's probably gonna lead from them two, and then sooner or later just lead to the other. Because there's a lot of big heads now in CSGO. You got a dedicated optic team. You got dedicated phase guys. You don't know now, because can't you be guilty just by association or being part of something now? Like, say if phase members,
it's
like I said,
knowledge,
that's why
if you know,
because they were gonna be liable too.
So you might,
I'm
you might
sure they're
see,
aware.
That's that Martha Stewart.
No bull. What if like some of these other games that have like crates and everything?
it
But
depends.
It's not. It's
that's
That's
not
the thing. Like I
all
said
bad.
again, if I get one crate, I open it and I move on, fine. But like I said, it's a feeding system like a slot machine. And that's where it goes.
Yeah,
You
the
know, they
crate
were
thing.
feeding keys.
Yeah, the crate thing, Chef. I don't want you to view that as like that's directly that part of that too. It's a different. Like Mike said, it's a different system. It's not the same of what they're doing. What they're doing is just intaking money, intake.
Man, there's levels to this scumbag shit, bro.
Yeah, no, crate. Like I said, crates and stuff is like buying trading cards, whereas this is them.
There you go, Mike. Yep, there it
particular system that you feed your money in, like a machine, like a blackjack table.
Yeah.
It's like that.
You know what's crazy? These companies, they don't care what you do. But the minute you become a bad look for them, they'll cut ties, like, or they'll do whatever they need to do, even if they know exactly what it is you're doing. Nothing will ever happen to you unless the public finds out. Like, that's the type of shit that happened to Ray Rice. Like, Roger Goodell seen that video and he didn't really get in trouble. But as soon as the public went in, and it felt like, well, Ray, we gotta get you up out of here, man. Like, cause you're bad for our brand now. Like, and until you become bad for the brand, these companies ain't gonna do nothing to you. Them dudes know about that shit. Plenty of people behind the scenes probably knew what they was doing. But now that they caught, they like Astro headsets like Tmartn. Got to cut you off, man.
You better start wearing Tritons again.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
You better go to Mad Cats because you're not in this.
Ricky,
You ain't getting no.
that was
E3.
good. That was good.
It's fucked up because like he's been getting called out for years for stuff that he, in some cases, probably absolutely didn't do, that he was accused of. But now that this has happened, people are going to think that everything they ever said about you was everything they ever said about him was right. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like any opportunity for people to get over like being upset with him is now gone because of this shit. They're gonna be like, see, I knew about him all along. You didn't know shit. You just mad because he was doing videos on headsets and shit that you couldn't get. Now you just
Right. Before he was a hustler. Now he like Maya Lansky and shit.
yeah, pretty much. So I don't know, man. This shit crazy, bro.
This is a 3-hour podcast.
Yeah, we didn't do one like this in a minute.
2.5. 2 hours 20 minutes. Matter of
Okay.
fact.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, we started at 5:10. I think it's about that time though.
I'm gonna be live streaming 2K in a
Ricky's
minute.
live streaming on your
gonna-
your YouTube.
My YouTube, my Twitch has been acting a fool, man. So I'm gonna do it on my YouTube.
You got the link to it, Rick? Like, just...
You can put it in the chat.
well,
Put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. Just my regular channel. You go to my regular channel. Once you see me go live, it'll be live. But I'll throw it again. Yeah, man. Shit crazy, man. Are y'all playing or?
I'll join you, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat and then I'll be there later.
Yeah, you hit me up, Abel. What about you, Chase? You gonna play a game or two before you rack up?
I'll try to play a game. Really? Sorry.
All right.
I might.
Maybe.
I
How
gotta
about
go
you,
to the
brother?
house to put some furniture together, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh,
What about
you're
you,
still
Mason?
moving today, Chase? Even?
Man, I'm moving. I'll be moving for the next week. Like,
Did you bless the house yet?
did I bless the house?
You know what that means?
Yeah, you didn't bless your house?
You didn't bless the house, fam. Like
I'm
you didn't just go. You just
I'm
went up.
already blessed. I'm gonna watch. Shit,
Oh man, yo, all right, listen,
I
yo,
knew he was gonna say.
listen.
I'm already blessed.
Can you before we go off? Can you dab for them one time? Stop being a fool, man. Dab for them one time.
Like, what is he
Yo.
talking about?
Ricky!
Yo, why you make me
being
look
a
dumb
dab
like that, yo? For real. Dab on them one time, man.
Hey, show outros. Go ahead, Ricky. Outros, bro.
Yo, man, thanks for coming through, guys. Make sure y'all go to the channel. I'm gonna be streaming some 2K with the subs and the fellas right now. So go to my channel right now. If you're not sub, sub. And shout out to my boys Magus and Chef for being here. You already know, representing the team as always. And I'm glad these guys came. Make sure y'all don't run into situations like this, man, and just be safe out there, yo. It's your boy. All right.
Abel.
All right. Have a good night, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Make sure you like the video. Shout out to the 733 likes. We appreciate that greatly. And we had a great conversation today. So let's keep it going. And yeah, see you guys next week.
Chef.
Well, thank you for having me on a podcast. This is like good experience for future things I want to do. I'm really happy to be part of this. And just follow me on Twitter at ChefGunz YT, and on Twitch just ChefGunz.
Right. Shout out to my boys. I'm sorry about that. My boys Chef and Mike for joining. I'm sorry about that, boys, but thank you for coming through.
It's all good, man.
Mike.
Hey, we ain't got no love for nobody. Oh no,
you know me, man. You know me, bro. You know me.
You know I'm fucking with you. Thank you again for having me here.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Had fun as always, and thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, we're not encouraging you all to go over there and troll Tmartn. So we're just talking. So please don't do that.
He's already getting killed.
I decided to put Tmartn and Syndicate all in the title. I decided to Keemstar the title real fast.
You have to.
All up in the
Can you
title.
put?
I mean, it's
news.
It's news.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
do
what you got to do, man.
All right, we're gonna holler at y'all next week around 5 o'clock. So we'll see y'all then.